Hey, Z John, dude. Good morning. Yeah, I just woke up about 10 minutes ago. Hey, Z John, dude. Good morning. Hey, Tim. How you doing this morning? About chat. Give me a second, guys. I'll be with you. I just got to finish setting up here. And there we go. Save. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Thank you all so much. Oh, you haven't been to bed yet, Tim? Oh, wow. And Dave, how you doing this morning? Neil. AZ Joan, dude. I just got out of bed. It makes about 10 minutes, actually. Yeah, so I'm a little bit lost there, what I'm doing. I'm not awake yet. Hey, Geek Savannah, good morning. How you doing? Oh. What's that? Geek Street? uh, that's a new way to mark a name in there, Geek Street. uh, hey, Jackson RC, how you doing? Is that a new channel you got? Sean? Yeah. Waiting to get loaded, Jackson RC. Okay. Washington County News, good morning, good morning. Oh. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what this Geek Street is. Hey, Johnny West, how you doing this morning? Just give me a second, guys. I gotta blow my nose. I'll be right back. It looks like they have 150K subs. Well, Geek Street. Getting a full house, I better pick up a seat before I'm stuck singing in the hallway myself. So, you know, my high school there. Tim. Like I said, I just woke up there, so sorry about that. Well, I'm already subscribed to him. You know, that's Geek Savannah, that's the channel, I think. These Geek Savannahs. Blizzard, good morning, good morning. AC Drone Dudes in the house. Hey, Phantom Hodges, good morning. Blizzard. Washington County News, everybody, good morning, Neil. Yeah, thank you, Tim, so much. Yes, everybody hit that like button. I guess I wasn't the only one that slept in this morning. Hey, Nacho Rolling, how you doing, Nacho? Getting ready to go to work? I'm gonna turn my camera on outdoors. How's your dog doing there, Nacho? I hope some of you guys gonna be able to go flying today. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's trying to snow a bit there. Okay. Are you working all day, John, dude? Sorry to hear that. don't even know what our weather's doing right now. Let's check out the weather here. Well, it's doing a -11 Celsius, 12 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. Oh, you worked all night, Tim? Okay. Oh, wow. Easy, John, dude. Nice weather. Well, it's doing 12 Fahrenheit here this morning, so it's not snowing, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, it is cold, Nacho. Again, that cold air for the week. Okay. This is the picture of here today. That's what it is here. Johnny Flyer. Hope you're doing good, my friend. 34 over there. It's not cold. Blizzard, I know what you mean. Sounds like flying weather. Yeah, I know what you mean, Blizzard. Well, it'll be dark and dreary all day. That's the way it looks now. So it's going to be like that all day here. Coffee time, yay. Okay, hey, Rain, Norwegian. Yep, that is a nice car in the background, yep. Lone Star, good morning. I'm feeling good, Lone Star. They did not pull all my teeth yesterday because the machine, the x-ray machine was broken. So they decided to do some fillings for the bottom teeth. So my appointment's been put off till January now to get all my teeth pulled out. Washington County News, it's tank top weather, it's 61. So legal the missionary weather here when it's colder here. uh, yeah, you got to start up those cold buses there, Phantom Hodges. You never know. A blizzard could have had a flyaway for sure. No, I'm just getting the top teeth out, all the top teeth. The bottom ones are. I got two to be pulled out, but the rest are good. She said my bottom teeth are all good except for two. They got to be pulled out, and the rest could be do. The fillings could be done in them, and it's just the top ones there. They all got to come out. The top ones. Doing good here, Johnny Joe Flyer. Yeah, like I said, just woke up there. I'm gonna check the ship cam. Paul's probably out already flying this morning. Let's see if he's not out flying. Nope. And it looks pretty hazy down there too. I don't think he'll be flying there today. Okay, Jackson, I see, no problem. Yeah, I know. Yes, please, everybody hit that like button. It does help out the channel a lot. Today is the 9th of December. Okay there, Tim. Have a good one. And thank you so much for dropping in. Yes, sir, Tim. Well, thank you there, Johnny John Player. Much appreciated. The worst part about it, I got no more videos to post. I gotta go up flying. Okay, Paul. Have a safe day. Hey, Sam. That's good. Got your helmet recently? Oh, I wonder where everybody is this morning. I'm feeling good, Sam. Feeling good. Just I woke up not too long ago. I actually woke up at 8 o'clock. So. Oh, it was one hell of a long day for me yesterday. Oh, they didn't pull my teeth out last night, yesterday, Sam. The X-ray machine was broken down, so they couldn't pull my teeth out. Yeah, they did some fillings at the bottom teeth, and that's it. I came home. They rescheduled my extractions on January. Oh, you at work right now, Johnny John Flower? Okay. Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Hey, Roger, how are you doing?
Not bad, not bad.
Shitty weather here.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I know my reminder.
I looked at the cam. I thought you were out flying, but I guess you aren't. Johnny Melroy, how you doing?
Oh, I see Sam's there.
Yep.
Washington County News, Johnny Drone Flyer, AZ Drone, Johnny West. Man, the morning. Hacky.
Yep. Yeah, crappy, not shitty.
Mia wants her peels. Okay, boo. Here you go. There you go.
Okay.
Here you go, boo boo. So, are you going flying today, Roger?
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it's hard to plan anything. This weather just is not good.
No. It seems quite misty over the water there. Hey, Mark, good morning. They didn't pull my teeth yesterday, Mark, because the X-ray machine was broken. They couldn't do nothing. So they had to reschedule it. Getting it done in January. I think today I'm going to work half a day. I fly tomorrow and I'll have so much fun to do. Okay, that's not bad, son. AZ Joan, dude, 80s today, 60s tomorrow. Hawkeye Station Paranormal. Hope you're doing good. Nice to see you. Yeah, I know. I was all hyped up for it yesterday, Mark. Yep, I was hey Hugh, how you doing?
Good, guys. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. So, how'd you sleep last night?
Eh,
Yeah.
this is what I looked like last night. How the F are you supposed to sleep like that? That's all I gotta say.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, it wasn't too bad. I got some sleep.
Yeah, you work tonight? Okay, Hawkeye. Yeah, I hear it's I just woke up at 8 o'clock, guys. That's why I'm a little bit haha.
You're a little haha this morning?
Yeah.
Me too. What's up, Johnny? Johnny West, Johnny Drone Flyer, Hawkeye Paranormal, Sam Hayden, Mark, what's up? Yeah, I slept in. I slept from about 11 to 6 with the machine on, and then I took it off at 6. And
Okay.
oh, AZ, no, I've got a breathing machine now, AZ, because I have sleep apnea. That's what that thing was.
Hey, Mark, you're lucky you got him just saying yesterday. Wow, lucky you did have that paper on you. I'll break back, guys. I gotta blow my nose again.
Oh, that's frustrating, Mark. How you doing, Paul?
Weather's dark and nasty, and
Yeah.
Yeah. It snowed overnight here. I woke up, everything's white now this morning.
uh,
There we go. Look at my lovely.
oh boy, there you go.
It's looking pretty darn white.
Now, are most of the houses around you newer?
No, this is an old neighborhood. My
Okay.
house is the oldest house in the neighborhood, but the other ones are probably like from World War II, that sort of era.
Mm.
What's John Mallory up to?
The reason I was asking is, in my travels, what I've noticed
What have you noticed in your travels, Paul?
is that there's usually not like right in the inner cities, but on the outskirts, there's usually one older home that I think might have been the original farmhouse,
Well, that's my house.
and then they sold off others and it grew up.
Yeah, exactly.
Or in some cases might even been an estate of some kind, you know.
Yeah. Well, there were two brothers that owned all the land this city's on right now, and this is one of the houses, one of the two farmhouses on the, I don't know, probably several thousand acres at the time. Hugh, I forgot to mention it swivels. What's that? Your CPAP machine, Mark? Yeah, mine does too. I was good. I actually slept on my back for 7 hours right out. So
Well,
It was,
they
did that?
finally picked up my garbage this morning.
Oh,
yay!
Yeah.
so how did Annabelle?
I locked her out of the room last night just because I didn't want to
Yeah.
contend with multiple variables in the experiment.
Yeah. Tried to play with the hose, smacked your mask. And
I thought, last night's going to be stressful enough for me. I don't want the cat on me screwing around. Once I get used to it, I'll let her back in. Yeah, that's right, Neil. I'm like a couple hundred meters from St. Lawrence Park. Well, more like a 5-minute walk. It's about a 5-minute walk now.
Well, it's time to pitch some peanuts. So I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, Paul.
Oh, no, I didn't, Mark. You just said something about swivel. Oh, Hugh, I should show you my mask. It's much smaller, and the tube's at the top of my head. Allows for turning without wrapping. Yeah, they were going to suggest a nose mask for me, but the problem is I'm a mouth breather. My nose has got some blocks in it. I'm actually going in for a surgery to correct that, and then I might get a smaller device. So we'll have to see about that in the new year. I don't know if I slept better, AZ. I slept anyway. That's all I can say. It was weird, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. It'll take you about a week to get used to it.
It feels like somebody's trying to smother you, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a lot of pressure on your face. It's not easy to get used to, I don't think. But oh well. But I mean, come on. I look friggin' cool. I look like a Marvel superhero. Maybe not.
Oh, there you go, Sam.
Uh-oh. What's up, Ray Norwegian? How you doing, man? Oh, you've probably passed my house many times, Neil. Okay, Mark. Yeah, well, send me a picture of your mask. I'd love to see it. They gave me a medium-sized mask. I almost thought I needed a larger mask. I felt kind of constricted last night.
Probably because of the beard.
What's that?
Probably because of your beard.
Could be, but I'm not shaving my beard.
Yeah.
To hell with them. I'll take a stroke. The beard stays. It's my right to have a stroke if I want to. I tell you what, if people had to wear these masks, then you'd see a lot more anti-mask protests. That's for sure. Oh, cool, Mark. That'd be cool. Right on.
How come? What the hell happened here this morning?
So that ought to hold the squirrels for a few minutes anyway.
Oh, wow. So she also uses one now. That's cool. That must make it tough getting intimate. You're both on your machines. What do you do there? Complicates life. Hold on, don't want to get my hose tangled up.
Well, except what it does is it it kind of Hugh, I would imagine, just to guess, that when you go to bed at night and everybody's settled in and nobody's put their mask on yet, that means the ding.
There you go.
Let the fun begin.
So I think YouTube just did something. You know how I used to pin my PayPal up in my message board?
Yep,
Mhm.
yep.
Don't let me pin it anymore.
No,
No. I can pin anybody else, but I cannot pin the PayPal.
can you pin another comment of yourself?
Pardon?
Can you pin another comment that you put there?
Well, I could pin Mark if I want. Yeah,
Well, what
I
I'm
can
saying
pin-
is, can you
I
make
can
a
pin
comment
Mark.
and then pin it yourself?
Can you type a comment in the chat and then pin it?
I'm
probably.
just wondering if they're filtering PayPal or just making it so that you can't pin your own comments.
Like if you typed in, here's my PayPal account, and then put the attachment in there, and then pinned it. First of all, you got to unpin Mark.
I did. Oh, I didn't. Okay, hold on. Unpin message. Okay.
Real ratchet pilots in a fluffy cockpit. Oh God.
Did you see what Neil typed in there?
Yeah.
Bunch of assholes.
It's no wonder Alberta's got the highest COVID count right now in Canada.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Before I didn't have to type nothing in. Now it's
Well, it still gets there, and on our end, it still looks just like normal, like the one you have pinned. So you must have to do it every day, Roger.
yeah.
So what did you change? You just said thanks for the donations.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you changed.
That's all. Yeah. Because before I just used to post that PayPal. That's it. I
Yeah.
didn't have to put any message.
You notice something about my cat's blanket?
Bones, dog
Oh.
bones.
I bought it at the pet store and I didn't realize, and it has dog bones on it. He doesn't seem to mind. It's
Well,
soft.
I gotta go make another coffee, and I gotta go get my shots. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And Paul, please take your meds. I gotta take mine. You gotta take yours.
Do I gotta?
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, but
There's no yeah buts.
Come on. I'm taking mine too. Let's do it together, Paul. We'll call it a team building exercise, okay?
uh-huh. You've been to too many corporate
Oh,
sites.
so many, Paul. So many.
Okay, to Mark. Yeah.
I remember those days when the big corporation used to, oh, let's talk about it. Get everybody into a big ballroom or something, and now we're going to do some team building. Yeah.
You ever
okay.
do the Myers-Briggs type indicators?
The what?
Myers-Briggs type indicators?
Yes.
I'm an INTJ.
I don't even remember what I was, but I remember the name.
Yeah, I studied in university too. I took a part of my master's dissertation was on team building. So I did a lot of study of the psychology of teams and different tools and techniques and shit like that.
You know, and every team's different, simply because of the makeup of the team members.
Well, that's it. And the whole idea of doing the type indicator exercises is you try to get the best out of the people by knowing their motivating factors and
Yeah.
knowing their
I think
inclinations.
one of the speakers called it spotting the hot buttons. It's like
Sure.
about by that time it's like,
But it's like driving a car. You need to know how to shift the gears properly, when to put in the clutch, and
Yep.
it's the same when working with people. You have to know how to push the right buttons, as you said. Ooh, I so hated role playing. They made it do conference days. I don't know. I didn't mind it. I took a negotiating class one time, like how to negotiate contracts and whatnot, and we did a lot of role playing for that. And the teacher of the class was this friggin' gorgeous lawyer. She was like a 10. She was so distracting, I could hardly get through the conference. And she knew it too.
well, that's what you call her asset.
Oh, she had assets, all right. I'll tell you that.
Because they used to always teach you, use what God has given you to
Yes,
the
sir.
best of your abilities as an asset.
Oh,
And
sure.
I used to always laugh like you when I would see an executive or management position person that looked like she just rolled out of Playboy Penthouse.
Yeah.
I think, oh man, you're using it all.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Because in most cases, back in those days, you had probably 70 to 80% of all the administrative and management people were male.
Yeah.
And if you had a female like that, well, she would disarm about 50% of them right away.
Oh, yeah.
And even if it was some male that spotted her and gave her the position, he was one smart SOB, I'll tell you that.
Mark said he did enough role playing when he was an RA and hall director at university. Enough was enough. Oh, yeah. So what? You never played Dungeons and Dragons, Mark? Come on, that's a lot of role playing. I'm a little halfling thief. I think I'll check the lock. Oh, look, is there a trap? Good times. Yeah, so I was very surprised that I actually got to sleep last night, but I have to be honest. I did take 2 lorazepam to go to sleep. Those magic pills that Roger had the other day, that's what I took last night. I thought,
how loud was your pump?
Oh, you could barely hear it.
Oh, okay.
It's like utterly silent. Much, much quieter than my snoring. So my wife's going to be very happy.
Oh, yeah.
What you got? Oh, injection day.
Yep.
Are you drinking coffee or hot cocoa?
Coffee.
Oh, okay.
Mark. That's funny. Big D&D fan. Didn't mind because I was with friends, but now I have no friends. Oh, Mark, you have friends. Mark, we're your friends. We like to think we are. I'd play D&D with you, buddy. Anytime, man. Anytime. And Neil, you've got friends too, man. You're here. You're here every day. What do you call it? If not friendship. I spend more time with you jackasses than I do with my own family.
Well, except for Isabel. Annabelle.
No, I spend more time with you than I do with Annabelle because Annabelle,
well,
only when she wants to.
Isabel is the name I've given to your spiritual guest.
Okay.
That's Isabel. Because every once in a while I see her peering at you from the corner of the room.
If you say so.
So when you hear me say Isabel, that's because I see the.
I shouldn't look around too quickly.
No, don't. She doesn't like fast movements. So how's the Christmas tree today?
It's pretty much like it was yesterday. Lights are broken, ornaments.
No more attack or
We've just kind of given up trying to fix it. We're just got to be at peace with it. Got a pet, that's the price we have to pay.
well, you might want to vlog the attack of the Christmas tree 2020.
Not that interesting. There's a lot of really uninteresting blogs out there, and I don't want to be one of those very uninteresting blogs.
Yeah, I was amazed. I came across some girl. She was attractive, but she wasn't a supermodel. Her whole blog was she was demonstrating or modeling thongs. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Get off my screen, you know?
There's a lot of people that do that. And there's a lot of people that watch that. Well,
Okay, all my meds are done.
Good
say
for
you
you,
go to the
Reg.
stripper.
I gotta pitch some more peanuts. Be right back.
Again?
Oh man, they're coming from everywhere.
Well, Neil, I've got a water gun now, so I spray her with water every time I see her go up the tree. Problem is, when I go to bed, she can do whatever she wants to the tree with impunity,
I remember when I was with my wife, we had a cat, and the cat loved going to using our bathtub as a bathroom.
Oh no,
Yeah, so
that's gross.
I just put water in the bathtub at nighttime.
Ah,
That stopped it.
that's funny. Did it have a litter box?
Hmm.
Wow.
And it was clean, everything. So,
I'm very lucky. My cat has
you know,
never.
some cats are just, some cats are so dumb.
This one is pretty damn clever. I've got her treats in a drawer in my desk, right?
Oh yeah.
She comes up on the desk when she wants a treat, and she puts her hand on the desk drawer and
Yeah.
taps and looks at me like, open the drawer and get me a treat.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for them to train us.
I know.
Yeah, it's like that big cabinet we got. We had all the dog bones in there. Roxy was sitting right in front of the door, wait for her bone.
Yep.
Hey, Roger,
Okay,
how's the search going?
Well, I didn't look at it last night there. Well, actually I did, but hey, okay, Dugan, how you doing?
What's up, Octave?
Nice to see you.
What's up, buddy?
Because yesterday Kim made an interesting statement.
Hey, buddy.
Oh yeah, what was it?
He said he'd like to have another dog, but Roger's against it. And I just
No.
about fell out of my chair when he said that.
Yeah, well, I just want to take a break a little bit.
Here comes the shippy. And it's
Yeah.
a tanker. Let's see who it is. Who that there?
Who that there?
Howdy do. I tell you who that there.
Who that there, Tega?
Yeah.
What you say?
That's the Algo C. It is headed for Sarnia for the Chemical Valley, which is just south of Sarnia on the water.
Because it's hard to train a dog to stay in his own yard.
Yeah.
And if you got a dog that's already 1 year old or 2 years old, There'll be a lot of yelling going on.
Well, and the only thing is that now, in your case, what you're ahead of the game is you don't have a lot of foot traffic, and you don't have a lot of um, people coming and going from your place. So that'll make it a little bit easier because the problem is that once our animals are bound to us, kind of like binding computers and that kind of thing, they pretty much stay with you unless there's a major distraction.
Yeah, well,
Then it's like, whoop, whoop.
yeah, it's it. Like we got guys go on here by bikes, racing bikes all the time.
Ooh, yeah.
And yeah, that's all I need. One of the dogs going after somebody.
What's up, David? Good morning.
Hi,
David.
Roger, Paul, Hugh.
Good morning, David.
Hi, Neil.
Well, you just get yourself one of those great big long leashes.
David, I was piloting my spaceship last night. Whoops, where'd it go?
There you go.
It's Major Tom. So I'm guessing you didn't see much of Annabelle last night if you were wearing that.
No, I locked her out of the room last night.
Yeah.
I closed her out.
So did it help, or does it take a while to kick in?
I slept. I don't feel better.
The drugs helped.
I did take. I took 2 lorazepam.
Oh, right.
I cheated because I just, I was stressed out and stuff. So.
I'd still be asleep, I think.
Yeah. Oh no, they don't last that long. No, slept okay, I guess. It wasn't pleasant, let's put it that way, but I did go to sleep. So.
But see, because you took the medication, it makes you wonder how much was it the medication that put you to sleep versus the machine that kept you asleep.
Well, the medication.
The machine kept me asleep.
But yeah, that's what I was going to say. The medication might have put him to sleep, but the machine would have helped to keep him asleep.
I didn't get up at all in the night to go to the bathroom or anything. I was asleep for 7 solid hours. So in that respect, it was good. But it literally is like somebody sitting on your face, with the pressure of the mask. Not pleasant.
Let's not go there again.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
I mean, fully clothed, like a bully sitting on your face, that sort of face sitting.
Well,
Okay.
when you start dreaming about some certain people sitting on your face, then there's this.
Anyway, I think I've seen the best scene I've ever seen in a TV series, and it included the best line.
Okay, what was it?
Roger and Paul won't have watched this, but I know you have, Hugh. It's where they're in Polis and they're about to have the final conclave.
Okay.
And Octavia comes through the arch on her horse. 4 people come towards her, and all she does is look down at them and says, "I'm here for the war."
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. This little girl, she is a little girl. I mean, she's probably older than the thing. By the time it gets to that scene in the series, she's going to be 19, 20.
Yeah.
And she's tiny. She's only little. But just her on the back of this huge great horse and the 4 guys around her, and she just goes. You've still got a lot of
very good scenes with Octavia coming this season for you.
There's not many left. Not many programs left, is there?
You're on season 5, right?
4. It's towards the end of season 4.
Yeah, and there's like 7 seasons.
Yeah.
So season 5, they're underground. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Won't tell you much more than that. What's up, little baby? What do you want?
There she is.
What you want, little girl?
She says, "I saw Darth
Looked
Vader."
like she was over there looking at the desk drawer.
She was.
Yeah, well, that's what she wants.
Oh, I see. Is that where they keep the?
That's where the kitty stuff is. Yeah.
Your dirty little bum.
Our cat can hear She knows where the treats are kept, and she can hear the treat bag being touched from about 400 miles, I think.
Oh, look at her.
Oh,
She says it took a while for you to figure out what I was looking for.
You know, even after, well, she's 10-year-old, but even after 8 years in the house with us, we still can't get her to take treats out of our hand.
look. It's under my. Yeah, I don't understand why they don't do that.
Hi,
Well,
Dave
wait.
Ellis.
Not even open palmed. You can't.
No,
get her
she
to
won't
take-
do it.
She won't
Oh,
take
Dave
them.
Ellis.
She won't take them like you does it. She won't take them from the hand. You've got to put it in a little bowl, and then
Yeah.
she'll, or on the
Set it
floor, or table, or whatever.
Set it down. Yeah.
I don't know why.
And if she's in a funny mood, she will lift it up and carry it into another room and then eat it.
Oh,
Dave
Even
says
in
that good morning to everybody.
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
g'day, Dave Ennis. What is happening, my friend? How are you doing?
Everybody check out Buddy's channel. Make sure you got them supported, and don't forget to hit their like button and my like button.
I did yours on the way in, Roger.
Roger, I'm gonna hammer your like button. Hammered it down. There you go.
And I've had my post-attendee Zoom thing telling me that 5.4 is here, 5.42 is here, and I should upgrade to it. I'm running the,
Oh yeah,
what do you call it, 5.48 or whatever the last one was.
I'm gonna update. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. I updated a couple of days ago.
I think it was only yesterday I last updated.
Was it yesterday? No, it feels like a couple of days.
Yeah, 5.46 is the version I'm on. It's saying I should upgrade to 5.42. I need to get that sorted.
Well, you're on 546. Why would you go to 542?
I have no idea, but that's the message I get every time I log in. They'll get it sorted out.
There we go.
Well, I can't see any difference here. Uh-oh.
Update quickly, that's for sure. Let me see if I've got video filters now. That would be kind of fun. No video filters. They hate Mac users, just like you guys do.
Probably.
The price I pay for being awesome.
Everybody check out everybody's channel. And I hope some of you guys go out to fly today. I was thinking of flying. Oh, for frick's sake. No flying here.
I'm giving up flying. I'm taking up aerial swimming. I think it'll be easier.
I'm gonna charge up my batteries because it's snowing today. Today might be a nice day to fly for me.
No, it is tipping with rain again today.
Yeah.
There you go. This is what it's doing here today.
You've still got a snow angel.
Yeah, but it's snowing now. Wasn't be they were calling for
What
this.
it say? Your barrels are empty, but they're just sitting there, right?
Just one is empty.
What's the other one?
A recycle.
Oh, so it's a different truck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap.
We
They've
get-
got trucks. They got trucks over here that have dual bins, and they put flip one in one side and the other into the other side.
Yeah, we used to have them. We now have traffic jams on days when the bin cycles all meet and all 5 bins are outside at once. Guess what? There's 5 bloody bin men as well, bin lorries as well. It's absolutely crazy the way they do it now.
Huh.
They reckon it saves them money, but I don't see how. But let me just find something to make sure I've got it and it'll display. Tim Jackson, I've got it now. Let me just put it up. I know you don't do Facebook, but has anybody seen Tim Jackson's Facebook page today?
No.
I'm not on Facebook, so it's a hard no.
So here we go. Then this is what they go on about. Andrew and Tim go on about kangaroos, etc. But if I was going to Australia, I'd be more worried about the snakes.
Oh my God. Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
They can keep the kangaroos. They might have a punch, but it didn't help that one, did it?
No.
Lindsay saw me looking at it earlier, and my plan to change one of my fish tanks into a tank for a snake is now not allowed.
Are you really planning to get a snake?
Huh? Yes, well, I've not got fed up with fish, but I've done all the different types of fish keeping. I've had a fish tank since I was knee high to a grasshopper sort of thing. Mm. Since we got married, there's always been at least one tank, and I have 3 at the moment. And I was thinking, well, what am I going to do next? I've done all, and I know what I like, and I know what I like to watch, and I know, So what am I going to do with one of the tanks? It's coming to the stage about every 5 years, everything begins to wear out, including the aquascaping and everything.
Okay.
Right, it's time to strip it down, but I haven't started that yet because I'm thinking, well, am I going to keep fish? Or am I going to get a lizard or frogs or or something else? It'll probably end up a fish tank because snakes was top of the list. But I've been barred from snakes now.
I don't blame her. I don't like snakes. I wouldn't have snakes in the house.
Oh, they're cute.
No friggin' way.
Oh, no.
I remember when I was a kid, I wanted a gerbil, and my father wouldn't let me have one. And I understand it now. I understand like mice or rats or anything like that. Like I wouldn't have those as pets in a house. I don't know. Just me.
But snakes.
No. I hate snakes. They're fine for some people, David, but to me, they're one of the most disgusting things in the world.
Hi, Joel.
Hey,
we were at a zoo down in England one year. And Lindsay wouldn't come near me for 2 days after I'd had a snake draped around my neck at the zoo.
Ants. Here's the thing, Joel. What if the ants got loose? That's Oh no.
Hope you're doing good this morning, Joel.
Yeah, you've been doing some good flying, Joel. I watched your latest video the other day. It was pretty good.
I'd never be able to find it now.
Now, chameleon, they're nice and they're docile. They're kind of sweet. I like chameleons. I can do that. They have that big sticky tongue that flicks out. That's fun to watch.
You wouldn't be going for a Komodo dragon then?
Hell no. They can kill you. Don't they have a bite that's filled with like toxic bacteria or something?
Possibly, yeah, possibly.
Did you watch that show, The Kings of Pain, where these 2 guys let the most painful things in the world bite them and sting them?
Yeah.
Did you see that, Roger?
That was stupid.
Freaking crazy, man. Then they had a Komodo dragon bite them. And,
I'm the bearded dragon. Oh dear.
Definitely cool to watch on YouTube, but yeah, I wouldn't have them in. Well, there we go, Mark. Well, welcome back.
Hi, Mark. They probably think something similar with the teacher muted. Oh.
Yeah.
What is it? A snake eating an alligator?
Yeah. Or a croc. I can't tell. I can't see its head. That's the origin of the song, See you later, alligator.
Yeah. See you later, alligator.
Paul on the phone, or is he talking to us?
I don't know.
Roger must have muted me.
No, I didn't touch you.
Somebody did because I didn't mute me. But anyway, snakes are nasty little buggers. I'll tell you that. And some of them aren't little. I used to hear stories of like over in Vietnam during the Vietnam conflict. There'd be a great big black thing laying across the road along the highway, and it was a huge black mamba laying there, sunning itself across the road.
I have a saying: the only good snake is a dead snake.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
But at least on Zoom with a camera on them, Mark, you can see them.
And Mark, aren't there calculus programs now that will break the problem down and show all the steps so they can just copy the solutions down? I would imagine.
They're probably cheating their little butts off.
Ooh,
That's
FPV
true,
Joel.
FPV Joel. Yeah.
Damn. I never cheated in school. Never felt the need.
We also didn't have the same opportunities that they do today to cheat.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
We had to do it the hard way if we were going to do it.
Mm-hmm. Look at your buddy's paper and hope that he knew what he was doing. And if he didn't, then you were really screwed.
I was going to say I often knew better.
Plagiarist and an idiot. All right, more coffee. I'll be back.
Yes, sir.
And how's Roger this morning? Any kickback after the drugs?
I slept like a baby. I know that. And I got up at 8 o'clock this morning. And I looked at the time. I didn't feel like getting out of bed, but I said, oh no, I got to get up before I can start getting phone calls.
And how's Paul? Did you get any sleep?
On and off. On and off. I was pretty tired, kind of like same thing that Roger was.
I got up at 6 o'clock yesterday morning, and I went right through. It's about, what, 11? No. What time did I get off last night? 7? And
You got off about 8.
8?
I think I left just at 7 o'clock.
Because I went to lay down. I got up at 10, had a coffee, and I couldn't even keep my eyes open. I went back to bed, and I got up this morning. I was burnt yesterday.
Well, Mark's just answered Hugh in the affirmative.
Oh. Everybody, check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them supported. And I hope some of you guys do get up flying today. I gotta make more videos. I got no more left to post. It's snowing now, but see how it goes this afternoon.
Wow, I posted a video this morning. I was expecting a bit of backlash off it and to lose a few subscribers.
Mm.
I've gained 2. I don't, you probably did because I moaned about it at the time, but even Royals from down south came up and paid a visit to a tier 4 area in Scotland, which you're not supposed to travel into or stay in or whatever. And the First Minister of Scotland, they did the same in Wales, and the First Minister in Wales did the same thing and wouldn't see them because they hadn't been told in advance they would come in, so it wasn't an official royal visit. And anyway, if they'd been told in advance, they'd have told them not to come because it was, and so on. So there's a big hoo-ha about them not seeing the royals, but the bigger hoo-has, to my mind, is the fact that without any form of public news about the royals being tested,
Yeah.
they went into a lockdown area basically, and expected the First Minister come from the area she's in, which is also a lockdown area, into another area to see them. And I had a bit of a rant about it today. And I thought all the royalists in my my members would followers would slide off, but they've all been very supportive. I know it's in a problem you don't have over there, except for those we export to you. How are they doing, by the way? I never hear anything. They've gone down to America now, haven't they?
Mm. Has anybody seen any specials on any drones for Christmas or anything?
I've not been looking, but I've not seen anything. Not even our electrical retailers that sell drones have got offers on of any kind yet.
Okay. Oh.
But let's get this right. It'll be next Friday. It's not a Black Friday as such, but it's usually when the offers start in the few days before Christmas.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be next Friday they start, I should imagine, over here.
Well, I'm looking for a Mini 2, see if it's not going to be on special or anything. Yeah.
Hi, Russell. Apparently,
Oh,
also
yeah, Pro is on special, on sale. Hey, Russell.
you'll have to sell both kidneys, I think, Roger, if you want.
Nah, not interested.
Well, the best way for Roger to get one is through DJI, but who knows how long that would take? Because no tax, no transportation or shipping.
Yeah.
Well, I've just had an order for that battery charger thing we talked about with John the other day. I've just had an order for one of those cancelled because they can't get it here.
Okay.
So I've ordered another one from another supplier, and we'll see what happens with that. But it was I was surprised because it was a reputable dealer I've dealt with before, but they've come back and said they can't get it. Here's your refund.
Yeah, I know, Neil. Next week the sales should start. But I don't think DJI will do any sales, that's for sure. Welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Mark answered your question in the...
Yeah, I read that while I was in the bathroom. I never take my eyes off you guys, you know. No matter what I'm doing.
I'm just glad the camera was off. That's all I can say.
Good morning, Corey Mano.
Morning, Corey.
What's up, Corey? Oh, shit. Right back. Made a mess.
I think the shipping time is about 7 to 10 days from DJI to Canada. People are saying 3 to 5. Yeah. Well, we'll see how that goes.
Boy, they're pretty fond of the prices on external hard drives, aren't they?
But the prices go up.
They go up. They fluctuate, Paul. The best thing to do is decide you want one and then keep an eye on the prices.
What are you looking for? What size, Paul?
10 terabytes.
10 terabytes are very large. You really need that much?
Well, let's put it this way. My 8 terabyte one over on the other computer is 90% full.
Okay. Western Digital 10 terabytes, $180. That's a good deal. That's on
That's how
Amazon.
much?
$179 on Amazon.
Is that Canadian dollars or?
I always go to the Amazon.com for Americans.
Yeah.
So that's $179. That's a good price, Paul. I have the Western Digital 6 terabyte drive sitting right beside my computer. Anyway, there you go.
I've got two Western Digital 6s sat beside my computer.
There you go.
And they are.
Thanks to somebody the other day, I put a 2 terabyte drive next to my computer. There you go, Paul.
That's the one?
That's the one.
Just for grins, I wonder how much the 18 is. Ho, $400.
Too much. That's more than double the price.
Yeah.
How much is the 8? 144. That's got a discount to it. Save $35.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they won't be on special neither at PV, Joel. Yeah.
Why would they not? Oh yeah. No, wait, let's take a look here. Price $144.99 for the 8 terabyte. Why do you think they're not giving you any kind of money off on the 10 terabyte? Because it's popular or what?
I don't know. Who knows what motivates these Amazon people?
Yeah, the prices are interesting to say the least,
Very complicated.
and don't always make sense.
And I don't understand what they're talking about with deal. What deal?
That's the saving $80 underneath. It says 42%.
So I can get a 6 terabyte for $100, 110, or get the 10 terabyte, which is double the space for 179. Let me think, what's the better deal?
Well,
So I need to go over here and buy it now.
it's more what you need, isn't it?
Well, the other ones I have are the flat ones that sit.
Yeah.
Neil, I think it's supply and demand, but I think part of the problem, part of they seem to fluctuate, is the boat comes in and there's a bit of a drop, so the prices drop, and then as they get to the back of the what you call it, the container from the ship, they think, oh, we best put the prices up. We've got, still got 3 weeks till the boat comes in, sort of thing.
Now here's a question for
Exactly
you.
that.
for you computer experts.
Where?
When you use an
I don't see
external
any
hard drive,
experts.
when you use an external hard drive, it doesn't automatically switch back and forth. You have to select it, right?
Switch back and forth during what?
The data process. In other words, like if I go on there, my computer won't show me what's on that hard drive unless I select that hard drive.
That's correct.
So when I go to save, it saves to my main hard drive, which is 1 terabyte.
Only
On this,
no, only if you don't tell it where to save. Depending on the software, you'll get a dialogue, and with that dialogue, you'll be able to browse to where you want to save it.
yeah,
Unless-
remember, you young whippersnappers, you're talking to an old guy here, you know.
Old does not mean stupid, though.
Correct.
In my case, it does.
Oh, it doesn't. You're not stupid. You know you're not stupid.
I've got to investigate that buzz.
What's up, baby? What you doing? You having fun?
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Oop, there. Oh, I got more seat now. The cat just left. Hey, David.
uh,
Hang on, I gotta hide.
no,
So I
something
guess
false.
to answer your question, Paul,
Yeah.
most programs you can set up a default save location, like in Adobe Premiere Pro or Movie or software. Any kind of software usually has settings where you can save a default, and so every time you save, it'll just automatically save it to whatever directory you've already set up.
But to go and find it again,
Well, you have to know where you put things. It's like when you put socks in a drawer. You have to know that the drawer is in the dresser and it's the top drawer, not the third drawer. I mean, you've got to know that stuff, right? Or you do a search. You do one of these things called the searches, and it searches all your drawers and finds the black socks for you. You can do that too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Roger, you catching all this, Roger?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to show you something. Let me show you something here. Okay, here's my 6 terabyte hard drive.
Okay.
I've got a whole bunch of other folders. You can just ignore those. But each year I make a project folder, right? So let's go to 2018, for example. Let's go to 2020, for example. So each project that I do, each flight that I do, I make a folder for and put it here, right? And then dump all my stuff in. So I've got it sorted by years and then by project. So I know where to find all my stuff because I've sorted it and organized it like that.
Well, it looks like over the past 3 years, you have reduced your file size. 2018,
Oh,
1.4 terabytes, then 950 gigabytes. Then
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now, we're at the end of the year, it looks like 159 gigabytes.
You're astute, yes, because I didn't fly much this year. I used to fly almost a terabyte a year. Now I've flown only 159 gigs this year. But anyway, if you organize your files, you'll always know where to find them, right? You just got to have a system.
If you can remember one day to the next.
Well,
There's times when I'll be in the middle of editing something and I have to think, now how do I do that again? And I just did it 3 minutes before.
well,
Oh, look at that. My wife was nude. She's walking me. Just being funny. I just got slapped.
it's actually just the dog walking nude. It was Vader, wasn't it?
No, it was the wife. She just come out of bed, going to wash. There we go.
So
I
Paul,
had to
you
get
got
her-
snow at your end? Paul Hodges?
No, well, they said it was supposed to start snowing about 9:30, but it was going to stop at 10:30. So it was only going to be for maybe an hour, but hasn't started yet. It was like almost like rain first thing this morning, but never
Did
amounted to.
all the little kiddies on the bus behave themselves today?
Hey, I had the one little girl that had I wrote up. Well, it's unfortunate. She lived with her grandparents, but anyways,
Yeah.
the girl got on the bus this morning, stopped and apologized to me, and then the mother or the grandmother came up and says, "I'll make sure she never does that again."
Okay.
So I had apologies from both of them.
Paul Murray.
Huh?
Paul Murray. Check what AZ Drone Dude just wrote down in the chat.
FPV Joel's also giving you some advice on how to sort your files.
They were your 14 terabyte Western Digital was at $190 last week at Best Buy.
So, AZ, you think that they're going to do a Christmas deal on that again?
Well, I'm sure Boxing Day, so probably.
Oh, there's gonna be all kinds.
Boxing Day is the day after Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 That's not next week.
No, but
Well, the rumor this morning, after the Christmas holidays, will be February the 1st before they go back.
Good morning.
Good
Hey,
morning, Andrew. You're on early.
Hi, Andrew.
Good morning. Good
Yeah.
morning.
Hey, bedhead.
Good afternoon, David. Yeah. No, I was just actually outside. I just brought my son back from I brought him to school and then went to the store and then shoveled on the steps and all that. So
Very
Oh, you
nice.
got snow.
shovel head, yeah. 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 Yeah, we got, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 inches or so.
Hi, Rob.
This stuff is fine stuff though. More like that kind of salt style. Snow.
okay.
Slippery as hell.
Well, what we want to see is, did you record when you did your snow angel or what?
Yeah, that's happens. Yeah, that's
Hey, Walsh Rob, how you doing this morning?
you'll be waiting a while for that.
That's the top of the list.
Oh yeah.
Paul
'Cause,
Murray. Paul Murray, FPV. Joel says use sticky notepads put on your desktop for instructions how you do your
Mhm.
transfers.
And I'd have a wall of yellow notepads.
Andrew, you want to see my head? Here's my head last night. Look,
Oh gee.
that's me trying to sleep.
So how'd it go there, Hugh?
Well,
Wow.
I slept 7 hours.
Hey, and how'd you feel?
I didn't like it, but I fell asleep. So I mean,
But I'm sure after a couple, you'll get used to it,
I'll
and
probably get used to it. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
but-
Well, what really helped Andrew is he also self-medicated before.
yeah. Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Why not? Got it. Use it.
Yeah.
Goddamn right. I did.
Paul Murray, AZ Drone Dude says he'll keep an eye open for you.
Okay. Thank you, AZ.
So you got snow, Andrew?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, I'm not gonna laugh so much. It's snowing here now.
Because that's the thing where you live. Pretty much most of the time, you're gonna get. If I got it, you're getting it. So
Yeah.
some shape, form, or more if than what I got. So
Well, I'm sure.
we've been, like I say, we've been pretty lucky. What is today again? Today, yeah, the 9th. So it's the 9th of December. Years ago, we wouldn't be worried about getting snow. We'd be up to our armpits into it by
Yep.
now.
FPV Joel Hugh wants to know, is it sleep apnea?
I answered him.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh, okay. Got it.
as far as techniques for when you're editing and stuff, you get that all the time. I get that too. I mean, sometimes you got 5 things on the go, you forget about it. And if I haven't used it in a little bit, I forget to. I got to have a reminder. I always run to YouTube and just type in what I want to do, and I'll find somebody I get with the first minute, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was forgetting, or that's where that was. We all get that.
Hey, Exotic Tech, how you been doing? Long time no see.
What's up, Exotike? Hey, Welsh Rob. What's up, buddy?
Hi, Exotike.
I opened this up because I was listening to you talking. This is how I organize my stuff. This is one of the ones I had on earlier on for YouTube stuff. So I always have a format where I just copy the same folder, then delete the contents, but it's always the date, the month, the year, the month, and the day, and then I give it a title. So if I go under Blue Lake, I have images, audio, and
Yeah,
sources of video. So they always go in those 3 folders. So this one will always have video, of course, images and audio, etc. And then name the file the same name as what I've named the folder. So they always follow the same. That's and that way they're ready for cataloging that way.
See how easy that is, Paul? You can do that.
Uh-huh.
Well, Paul, you can name a file. It's not very hard to make 3 folders.
I
mean, come on.
I would be
Yeah.
spending an hour trying to now what was the name of that file again? What the hell?
Yeah, but like, okay, well, say like Blue Lake, when it was done, when I went to do the next one, say the wedding day one, I would have just copied this and then just gave it a new title and a date, and then would have went inside and delete it, like go into images. I would delete all the images. Then I go into audio, delete everything. And then you can even leave, like for me, I leave my Premiere file there because I'm working in the same format all the time. So I'll just wipe out the contents in there. And then when I go back, I have one for my raw, and this is stuff that I've been working with. So I have it under vehicles, places, nature and animals, miscellaneous, etc. B-roll. That's there if I want to pull from it. So I mean, everybody's got to find their own way to do it. That's what it comes down to. And everybody, as long as it's usable and it works well, it's a good system, no matter how you do it.
Well, the thing that confuses me is that on the computers that I actually use, not the storage terabyte hard drives,
Mhm.
you have to view them differently. On the computer, it comes up with the little icons that show you and with the names underneath it, and you scroll down through.
Yeah,
On my hard drive, it just gives me one-liners.
yeah,
Oh, but you can change that view.
here, like I'm here, right click, view, extra large icons. We'll go here. You'll get that. View details. You'll get that. That's the one I prefer for that kind of stuff. View large icons, etc., etc., etc.
That's the one I like right there.
Well, then
Well,
just, yeah,
you
so
can set that.
they're all there. Just right click and go under view, and then pick which one you want to view it by.
And you can also set it, Paul, so that all your folders open
Yeah.
that way by
Yeah.
default.
See, I don't like it for me that way because I want my image folders, for instance, to be showing them as larger thumbnails where I want the contents of a folder. But yeah, you can set it if you like it that way the whole way through for sure.
I use pretty much the same system as Andrew does there, with one difference. I have my raw files on a different drive.
Oh yeah, I have them on other drives on because I have there's 4 hard drives here running in this USB connector, and then I have my portable ones. And we had an 8 hard drive one, and we got a hit with a virus a couple of years ago. That's raw. That's been used for those projects that are just sitting there as backups at the time. That I
Yeah,
can,
the stuff I bring home, if you like, goes onto that drive.
Okay,
Mhm.
there's my 8 terabyte hard drive on the other computer. Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. It just
I just
Right,
should
well,
know how to change it.
If you look along the bar there at the top, just above the files,
right there, view.
that's it. Yeah, now change to the view you like.
Medium icons. I like that a little better. Let's see what well, that's possible because it's a lot of it data. Well, it's not that much data. Let's
A lot
go
of data.
view large icons. There we go. There we go. That's what I like.
There you
Right?
go. Congrats.
Andrew will send you his services bill.
No, that's good. David gets the win.
But as I say, the raw stuff that we bring home goes onto a disk and it's never touched again,
Mhm.
unless I screw up. A copy of that goes onto the working drive, if you like. And as I finish working, there's a working backup as well, which overnight gets copied to just an ordinary.
So
external.
every time I go to the hard drive, do I need to do that now, or will it automatic?
You can
You shouldn't
finish
have
after
to.
David.
What's that, David? It automatically will do that?
Yeah, you should be fine. Yeah.
Okay, here's the big test. I'm going to go over and I'm just going to go to regular. Okay.
Drum roll.
The climax was just taking too long. Like,
Yeah.
come on, just
That's not
climax.
always a
Yeah.
problem.
Now it's not showing me
Then right click,
my
right.
internal hard drive.
Who's on first?
Well, he
Go on, Jim.
missed first and he went right. It was a triple.
Triple bypass?
This PC, okay.
This,
It's
yeah.
got the C drive and it's got the D drive and it's got the Seagate drive. What the hell's the D drive?
Next to the C drive, you just said.
What isn't the C drive the internal drive?
Yes, almost always. Yes.
Usually, yeah.
Well, it can't
Andrew,
be too
Andrew,
big.
it took me 2.5 hours to explain to my brother how to set up Alexa yesterday,
Oh,
and it's still not done.
Oh dear.
you know those people that do it over the phone, tech support. Like I would be so arrested, I would be, or put the company in bankrupt. One of the two
Oh, yeah.
would give very quickly.
Yes,
I-
but the thing is, when you put the phone down, there's no client there in front of you, and you can vent.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, look what I'm talking. David knows all about it. Yeah, something tells me you have a little more patience than I do.
It's a little different when you're on a crewing snag with an aircraft. And
Yeah,
the pilot's right beside you, and you're trying to explain that it's there's actually the problem's not in the computer; it's in the chair.
that's the old code 18, and the problem's 18 inches away from the screen. Yeah.
Well, we used to call it picnic, problem in chair, not in computer. And
Yeah.
there's a one that seems to be popular around the drone people at the moment, which is an ID10T problem. And there's probably others I can't remember. If you don't get the ID10T problem, write it down.
What does it stand for?
Write it down, Andrew.
Oh, okay. You're saying, oh, I thought you were still going to like that's what you tell them as you're doing it to write it down.
No, no.
I don't. You really took me when you said that part. I thought it was part of the things you told them. Okay, now I'm getting you.
Oh,
don't
you
get
put that one. Yeah, I just said it seems to be popular on YouTube.
I have to physically write it down with a pen?
Oh, you don't, do you? Surely not, Hugh.
I don't get it. Identity?
ID10T. ID10T.
ID 10.
Yeah.
Uh,
There you go. And I didn't get first. I thought it was part of the commands that go with it. So I guess I fall into that category. Yeah.
oh boy. Yeah.
I bet you wish you hadn't had to write it down now, Hugh.
Yeah, it's coming for you now, though. She's like, who said that about my dad?
Yeah.
Trouble now.
It's coming for blood.
Yeah.
Attack of the cat.
Get it, Annabelle. Get him. You got this. You got this. You don't let anybody talk shit about me. That's right.
Another thing I do for organizing, I don't know if you can do it on every program on Premiere. You can collect and batch collect and save to a new folder. When I do a project, I'll come home with all the raw files, like from a wedding or something. I'll dump them all in the timeline so they're all in sequential order and just start going through it at speed and see which ones are no good. You know, a rough cut, this clip's no good, this is blurred, this is cut off. And I just start deleting them all. And then I use, now I'm going to forget my code, but I think I select them all and it's Shift Control Z or something that lines them back up. And then I'll export it to a new folder as if I was working on a project. And there it takes all the good ones with it. And now they're all separated. Instead of me going file by file, I have all the good ones now in a new folder and I can go back and delete that raw. I know that everything that's left on that is garbage. It's not usable.
Yeah.
You know, your lens cap was left on. There was a light glare across it, whatever the case. And I found that was a good way of getting a first start at cleaning up and processing. Because sometimes you'll have 200-300 clips like to work with.
I still haven't got Lindsay out of the habit of thinking in terms of groups of 36 film.
Oh, okay.
And that's not a barrier anymore, Lindsay. Just pushing the button. We don't have to go and get it. I says it gives me more work, but I don't mind that. It's the kind of work I can do.
Well, Mark, that's what Mark said there, Andrew.
Dropping weight, Lord, I have gained quite a. Where did the dropping weight come from?
Oh, because Welsh FPV Joel was talking about sleep apnea and his brother
Oh,
needing.
I'm missing everything.
I said, I
Okay,
need to lose weight too.
I think everybody has taken a beating on the scales as far as COVID is concerned. You know, how are you this fine wintry day?
Yeah.
I'm doing fantastic. Mark, how are you doing? I'm assuming you got classes this morning. Is it snowing your way as well?
Yo, yo, yo. Oh.
Meow. Meow.
Well, I guess it's time for my hot chocolate.
Ooh.
All right, Roger.
I know what time it is.
Did you get it sorted out, Paul, by the way?
Yeah, I think so. But thank you guys. We'll see if it sticks. Oh, also that little sound bar came that you told me to buy, Andrew, and it works good.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, good stuff. I didn't tell you to buy it.
Just
just for the record.
No, Andrew, that's the rule of thumb with Paul. Somebody's got to tell him to buy it.
I know. I just
That's kind of the way I remember it, Andrew.
That way he can go to Lynn and say, it's not my fault.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
good that way.
Yeah, and it wasn't that expensive either. It was only like 30 or $40 US.
Ooh.
And there it is right there. Do you see it?
Today, I mean, especially you're sitting that close to it and stuff like that, you know, you don't need to blow the bank on everything for decent sound. I mean,
Yep. Well, before I was getting this tinny sound out of the monitor, and the monitor,
yeah, the monitors,
Yeah.
it's nice to have a bit of bass into your sound, that's for sure.
right?
Oh, do you still have that 6 a.m. beeping that goes on?
No, it stopped.
I forgot all
That's so weird. That's
Well,
the
it stopped. However,
however.
the 6 a.m. beeping was on the computer that's over here unplugged and on the floor.
There you go. The one that died?
Yes.
Good.
wow.
No, maybe it was on this one.
Oh,
Because that computer was over here, and I think it was this one. And it
who's
just
on
stopped.
first? What?
Yeah,
Who's on
no,
second?
it was this computer. It was the newer one, like I got, like Rogers, and it stopped doing it for some
Okay.
reason.
Hmm.
But what I've got now is I get a 6 p.m. alarm on my Amazon #1, which is over here, which is the big tall one, you know, that it has no record. When I go in and look at the records and whatever, it doesn't show there. But it every day at 6 o'clock it goes beep 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 beep, and I tell it to stop, it stops. But it'll do it again tonight, and I can't find out where the hell to turn it off because I've told it to. I've asked it, quizzed it, what alarm? You don't have any alarm set.
Yep. Any
Oh.
motion upstairs?
No, nothing going on upstairs other than car comes and goes,
Car comes and goes. Okay.
but they've got no internet and no cable, so I don't know.
You did say it, Mark.
I was thinking
Mark.
of being
It's
polite
open.
to each other.
I just screenshotted it and I'm making it. I'm going to get Xenia to embroider it for me for Christmas. A doily for the wall.
There you go.
Paul, one other thing you can do as well. Here's a folder as an example. You can also group stuff too. So there's one for view, but then you can group. So you see I have them grouped by different types. So if you have a lot of stuff in your folders, and I use this constantly, just under.
Hi, Jaeger Scott. Well,
That's a good
I'm
idea.
retired.
So like usually what I'll do is I'll group the by type and then I'll sort by date. And that way
Okay.
that's my way of doing it. Everybody once again got to find their own, but if you have a lot of different stuff in your folders, it's a good way to sort them out. So
The other question I have is on my external drive,
mhm,
can I turn around and put folders in there and like group in ships of the first quarter of 2018 or
of course, definitely. Yep.
by year or that kind of thing, and it will do the folders on that hard drive?
Of course.
Of course.
A folder's a file storage is a file storage in that
Yeah.
aspect. It's the same rule goes whether it's whether it's an SD card or whether it's a portable hard drive or an internal, all that they're still just memory in the end, and they're still laid out the same way in Windows, and or if you're using Mac. Of
Well, I suppose a youngin and an expert would no longer have file drawers like I have next to me here with all the file folders and everything. They just digitally scan them in and have them in the file folders on their computer, right?
What? Sorry.
To an extent, but I mean, from that point of view, a youngster probably hasn't got the paper these days. I get very little paperwork these days.
Yeah.
With that. But the only thing I think that's still on paperwork is the mortgage. Everything else is digital. So I just file those away in the various folders on the computer.
We got a printer. The only reason why is we have a daughter in elementary school and it's for practice work, stuff like that. And you know, when we our house and we're selling it, you know, a bit of paperwork. But a lot of people, like my son today, my oldest, would never have a printer in the house, probably.
I've got a printer purely for the fact that it's if you like a hardware backup. When I write my diary, I write it in pen.
Okay.
When we're away in a book with hardware.
Mhm.
And I give it to Lindsay and she types it up, and then I sort it out and print it out and put it in a folder, purely because we used to have a folder,
Right.
used to have a paper diary, and it got wet and we lost it. So it's sort of it's the backup system for the diary, if you like. And that's the only reason we've got a printer these days.
Well,
I mean,
my mother, she does all of her recipes. She prefers to have them printed. She's at that age. She wants them in her hand, even though I tell her, you know, you can sit there and take the laptop or whatever. That's not going to happen. But like I say, like my son that's 23 and stuff, if I was to ask him tomorrow, hey, there's a good sale on printers, he'd look at me like I had 3 heads, you know.
do I need one for?
Yeah, dad's got one for the 2 times a year I'm going to need it, you know. There's not even. We're a couple of years ago, you know, when we couldn't imagine having our computer without a printer. That was such a mainstream part of it. Remember when scanners were separate, you had to have one of them.
Actually, there is another reason we have a printer, and this is quite a funny one. The company my son works for is based down in Bristol, which is in the southwest of England. And of course, he covers the area, Fort William to Aberdeen and the north. So when they're booking ferries for him, they send him the digital ferry booking.
Right.
But the ferries that he uses don't have no way of reading them and scanning them.
Oh, geez.
So he has to get the digital copy and print it out before he leaves so that he can get on the ferry.
But I'm old school. I also even do that with my plane tickets. I like having a paper backup just in case something goes wrong.
Something goes wrong, yeah.
I maybe over, you know, but yeah, for me, I feel just a little safer having a paper copy.
Yeah.
But, and yeah, there is places that don't take them. The train pass I had for traveling over Europe, you can't print it. You can't, it's not digital. It's still paper for some ungodly reason. And the stupid thing about that thing was $800 for that one for 15 days through 28 countries. If you lose it, there's no office in Europe to get another one. You got to pay out of pocket and then hopefully get reimbursed when you get home. Of course, they say they'll reimburse you without any questions, but I don't believe that. Hugh, I have a question for you. We were talking about file management and that, but what about Mac? Like now, when you were on OS Cabana Boy and went up to Big Sur, did the file system stay the same? I was wondering about that.
No, it seemed to have gotten a lot larger and longer. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's all I needed for my Wednesday morning. that,
Yeah,
was
you
the,
know.
that was the sound. That was the sound bite we were going for. I needed to get me through my day.
Oh.
I don't know where he's going with the next upgrade. He's really going to have to plumb the
But no,
depth.
this one was called Big Sur, so this one wasn't like Cabana Boy. This wasn't Andrew inspired. This was OS. And as soon as we heard Big Sur, well, things
Okay,
had
I'm back.
graphics
Okay, you'll never deter me from Mac. I love my Macs.
and rightfully so. Rightfully so.
So the Mac is kind of your love tool then? Is that?
Oh,
This is why I don't do it. I even I have a conscious dilemma every time I even open one. Where is it going to go? How far is it going to go?
okay. No comment.
No, through my limited time of
That's all.
computing, through my limited time of computing, I've had all kinds of different computers, Macs, and from the little portables to the great big cased ones that had the not the original floppy disk, but the digital disk drive you used to stick in the Mac, and
Mhm.
Russell.
Yeah.
Russell says, quit using pictures of me.
but yeah, you look at my E2, just all the different computers that it's evolved to. And at some time along the way, I just went from Apple over to Android, and have stayed there.
There you go.
Well, like I say,
Oh.
computers years ago, if you were working in the arts, you were pretty much going into a Mac. If you were doing music, if you're doing graphic design,
Yeah,
they had about 10% of the market, but they had a solid control of that 10%.
yeah.
That was like that for a long time. The lines are a lot more grayed than what they used to be. I mean, those days are long gone. It's
I don't know. I think Mac is still a premier platform for creators just because it has so much built in. Like it has GarageBand, Movie Maker, or not Movie Maker, but iMovie and things that you can do a lot of basic editing for.
You're
whatever.
not doing it for that reason. It is still some ways, but a lot of it is kind of like snobbery now. It's kind of like they do it more like it's trendy. It's trendy to do it. It was like when the Volkswagen Beetle was popular, how I always make that correlation between them.
Yeah.
Really in the end, the software is available on all of them. And I agree out of the box, but I mean, a lot of creators tend to work with Adobe suites and stuff. I mean, in that area.
And I do. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that you're getting on both platforms and,
The VW and fashion thing is a perfect example though, because look at the VW T4 van now. A 20-year-old rust bucket was sat down the road, and the guy was asking 25,000 for it.
Yeah.
The same guy had in his forecourt a Splitty, and he wanted 30-odd thousand, pushing 40,000 for it, because it's fashionable.
Yeah.
Well, Andrew, you remember when you put up that picture of the transport truck with all the dials and buttons and all that on that simulator?
Yeah.
To me, that's Windows. Mac is like a regular automobile with a steering wheel and a gear shifter. It's a minimalist kind of interface, and it's a lot simpler and easier to use.
But it's also aesthetically pleasing. They play along with that whole thing.
Yeah.
It went with the hipster lifestyle. It went with the term beer. You know what I mean? It was a trending. It was like an attaché
Not
case.
really, Mark.
And I'm not trying to insult it. I mean, they're good computers. I'm talking about the market that was really looking at it at the time. There was kind of, that look at me, you're stuck in an old gray, boring piece. Even that's changed. PCs aren't what they used to be.
Oh,
They're,
for sure.
it is what it is. My whole point is, in the end, you can pretty much do everything with both now.
Yeah.
It's not so divisive as what it used to be.
Yep. I just prefer driving a Mac versus driving a PC.
But that's what I mean. Like, in your day is no different than mine by doing it. Where at one time it was a lot more limited, but there was a lot more. The nice thing about a Mac was everything that was made back then, as limited as it was, at least was made to work on a Mac. It was because there was no other options for hardware and stuff. So you guaranteed you would have zero problems where we would, and the sound card's not compatible, video cards giving you trouble, blah, blah, blah. That was the thing about them. They optimized them. Yeah, the cults of the Mac and PC. And it was at one time. It was really bad. I mean,
I never noticed it till I got into the drone community.
oh, okay.
Because like, when you're in the professional environment in the computer world, people mostly use PCs, to be honest.
Yep.
And typically just the executives would have a Mac, and just for their own reasons, right?
Yep.
So we all use PCs, but
you see,
I switched to Mac personally.
They used PC for a long time, but then it became trendy to have the Mac. It was almost like, and I'm not trying to downplay the outside look, the
I know
aesthetic,
that.
was
Yeah.
kind of like having Chanel bag, type of thing. It was something that said success, class into it.
Coach is the big thing.
Coach, that was the name. See, there you go.
Coach. Yeah, my wife loves Coach.
Hi, Swift Fox.
Or is it Coachella? Is it Coach or Coachella? Maybe it's just Coach.
I think Coach, I think.
Yeah.
Swift Fox, hope you're doing good. Nana's Cooking Craft Corner. Good morning.
What's up, Swift Fox? Nana?
Good morning, Nana Swift Fox.
Good times.
I use both. I agree with you on the run. The portability of the Mac Pro book is great, and I love some things. But I got a lot more on my PC when it comes to editing CAD.
There you go.
Yep. And that's true. Like years ago, that was one of the few graphic things that they would go back to PC for was CAD. A lot of the CAD was done on PC based.
Now, I got to be honest, when it comes time to replace my MacBook Pro, I don't think I can afford another one. I'm going to have to probably go to a PC.
That's the problem with
They're
something
so
trending.
expensive.
You were talking about those bags a while ago. There's other ones on the market, but those ones you get the look. But yeah, you pay a premium for it.
Yep.
Mac was very good at getting their stuff on television and getting it in with stars. That's what they were really good in their marketing campaigns. If you think Drew Carey years, the Drew Carey show and all them, everything was IMAX everywhere.
Sleepy girl.
Hey, Nana, how you doing?
Cooking Craft Corner. I could use somebody to come cook for me. I'm getting sick of my own cooking.
Yeah, Fathom Hodges. Nana's loving your flag in the background.
Oh, you like that, eh? Yeah, okay. Dodge reading some of the news here.
Stop reading bad news.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
No bad.
That's why I don't look at it on TV no more.
Can't say I blame you. Still like to know what's going on in my neighborhood, though.
Oh yeah, neighborhood. Okay.
Yeah. I look at the police reports every day.
The only news I get here in my neighborhood. Oh, the cow crossed the street. Okay, bye. That's it.
Here, Hugh, if you want some reading material, I can put the link in the chat for this one. This is a good.
Oh, hey, there's a good one.
This is a good article if you want.
Now, Andrew, don't you troll me, you bitch. Trolling me hard. You're trolling me so hard, Andrew. You know I like it when it's hard.
Yeah.
I will play
Oh,
your
that's nice,
games,
Nana.
Andrew.
Some time for like the hard drive. I can't even talk.
It's all about the hard drive. Yep.
Probably because Macs are often seen as a fashion item and gay men are on average more stylish. Also, as has been said below me by Icky Batteries, Macs are used by arty people and the gay community is more predominant in the arts.
Can't argue that.
No, there you go.
Can't argue that.
So, just something.
That's it. I'm out of the closet.
Let me troll you a long time.
I troll you a long time.
I figured if I typed it in, there was going to be a forum somewhere. Within the I had a feeling that one wasn't going to take a whole pile of searching, and I think it was the second option. Yeah.
Okay, Mark.
I'll pass.
Yeah, pass.
You might have just timed that very well.
All right, Paul, how you doing?
Anyway, I found the answer to the eternal question at this time of year. What do you buy the person who has everything for Christmas?
Oh God.
A drone.
Paul, you might want to be here for this.
No,
It's,
not a drone.
it's obvious when you think about it.
Okay.
Antibiotics.
Ooh. Yeah.
Tim Jackson, you might want to be here for this.
Nana, I have snow.
Yep.
Yeah, we got snow here too, Nana.
It
Did you
is.
see Tim's picture on Facebook, Andrew, of the snake and the kangaroo?
Yes. Yes.
Ugh. Yikes.
I agree with you. I'm like that for snakes too. I don't like snakes. I don't like looking at them. They turn my stomach.
The only good snake is a dead snake.
That's right. Very well said.
There you go, Nana. Winter Wonderland.
Oh, what's that white stuff? Huh?
Yeah.
You still don't have any, Paul?
I'm just gonna look outside right now, just bringing up BlueStacks. Too lazy to get up and look out the window.
Wow, that's a nice snow you've got today, Roger. It's beautiful.
Right.
That's one of those double positives that don't exist.
We got about the same amount as you.
Yeah.
This is like a webcam for the metro stations or whatever. Stations. It's about the same. About the same.
Yeah, that's right.
This is the snow that we have. Oh, where is it? Oh, there's some over there across the street on the south side.
Oh my God. Yeah, this should melt by Thursday. I think they're calling for rain on Thursday here.
Well, Saturday they're saying 47 degrees and rain.
Oh. I legitimately want to use my new snowblower. So, like, come on, let's get this done, man.
No, you look at the what's it? I don't know which one it was, but the weather report for the winter said we're going to have a mild winter again.
Yeah, a very mild winter. Yeah. I'll bring it back.
They're calling for flurries on Saturday is the next one, and then Sunday is rain right after it. So that's a nice mess.
Oh, this is the. Oh, didn't get in there quick enough. Right.
Oh, hang on. Oh, there you
No,
go.
it's no hurry. No hurry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's just to show you this is the hill where they had the artificial snow machines on the other day, and then overnight the snow fell.
Oh, well, the more the merrier.
So they're not open for skiing yet, though. Apparently, it's the wrong kind of snow or something. It's melting again or whatever. It's so,
Well, when you're skiing on only artificial snow, it's not a nice experience. It's
yeah,
still
well,
not its original.
it's not
power.
artificial anymore.
Right.
They had them on all day,
Okay.
and then overnight they got the snow.
Yeah. No, that's
Hardly
sorry.
any artificial down. It was weird to watch it going. It was blowing up in the air and then just blowing away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're not ready to open yet, apparently. Anyway,
It's almost like skiing on. If you were to scrape an old freezer, the inside when they had frost up, it's almost like skiing on that. It's
hi, Erdy.
Be right back.
But they're looking to be open for Christmas.
Mount. Roger's got some pretty good ski hills down by his way, Owl's Head and all that.
I got what you said?
Some nice ski downhill skiing around your area.
I'm Brompton, yeah.
Yeah.
Bromo.
Romo, thank you. Yeah, I was trying to remember.
It's Walmart snow, full snow. Yeah,
The old
take
brake
you.
hands on the side.
I wish.
with all these black squirrels about, I wonder if they've been playing a joke on you, Paul, with the skunks, and it's they put a white stripe down their backs. No.
Never know. You never know.
Oh, cool. Tech review.
Just check Mount Tremblant, but they have their they're not online for their streaming.
Yep. Tech reviews on wrapping his gifts from UPS.
I'm not getting one. They cancelled it.
Oh, you got two new 32 wide inch TV monitors from Acer. Oh, nice.
I think this one is semi-live, but I think it's just updating photos every now and then. They claim to have a little bit of an open. I think 13% of it. That's it. It's going to cost a fortune. That place is already expensive as hell. I can only imagine this year with the limited amount of people allowed on the chair lifts and stuff.
Speaking of gifts, I've got to wrap my wife's Christmas present soon.
Where'd you get her?
Hmm?
Where'd you get her?
I got her 2 art prints.
Oh.
One fairly big one
Okay.
from her favorite Russian artist, this Laura Zombie. Really like her work.
Wow. That was nice.
Got her some electronics and stuff.
Well, she'll appreciate it. She's had a busy year, to say the least.
Who's that?
She's had a busy year, to say the least.
Oh, my wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. Right now it's insane. She's working. She's covering extra shifts because people are sick at her job, and yeah, she's getting burned out. That's for sure.
Wow.
I happened to catch one of the squirrels that came, got a peanut tapped on the door and showed me his cell phone. And he had a picture of his cousin out in Utah on it. And
Oh my
Oh, jeez.
yeah, out there having a good time. It was hard to see it on his little dicky cell phone, but
You should have asked him who his provider was.
yeah, Nut Tech, I think he said. Nut Tech.
They must have good coverage.
Or they call it Nut N.
Those are nice screens. Tech review.
Nutty anyway. Nutty. Net Tech or something.
Nothing, honey. So Wednesday, who's on tonight?
Those
Oh,
guys.
those guys, 5
Those
o'clock.
guys, then you got, I don't know who else, but I'm not on tonight, guys. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
Yep. Yep.
and here we go.
Yeah,
here we
just
go.
stay tuned.
No, 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 no. I didn't mean it for that side.
I
was
get it.
talking to you.
I understand, Andrew. We all believe the same thing, you know.
Uh, No, I was so bloody burnt yesterday. I even got up at 8 o'clock this morning there. I just felt like staying in bed. So I need to rest.
Come on, Paul. Work your magic.
Oh, I just sit and wait. And if I'm sitting around, all of a sudden the phone rings about 5 or 5:30, and I look on the screen. It says Roger Martin. I just start giggling.
Now, Roger, let's be true. That's happened, what we'll say 4 or 5 times since versus the 250 on the other. I'm taking a rough guess. And now that's all we hear about is some 4 or 5 times. Like that's the
Roger and has more fun on here than anybody.
Koopy, come on. I'm calling you out, man. Get your ass in here.
Hey, John Coopy, good
Your
morning.
camera's off, Paul, if you don't know.
Paul Hodges' camera, yeah.
Paul H, yeah.
The Quiet Hub.
Well, I got the notification thing that they were going on those guys tonight. Apparently, for some reason, they're going to be talking about a new drone from DJI.
Wow, we haven't talked about that.
Well, not for about an hour or so, anyway.
There's Paul's back again with his camera going.
Yeah.
Did you have to crawl under the desk again or what?
No, I had to go sit on the. No, I shouldn't say sit. I had to stand in front of the throne this morning.
Oh,
okay.
Tim Morton caught up to me.
so that was called the ultimate live stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not responsible to bring the sound.
So, anybody suffer from allergies?
Yep.
No.
So, yeah.
Not the news not reached you guys across there yet. We've had a number of people who had allergic reactions to the
Yeah, the infusion. And
Back, I scheduled 8 days of some hitting 14 hours open and closed. Okay, tech reviews.
Wow.
Doing, boo.
Hughes' wife is a nurse, and she's just been running
Say
ragged.
hi to Roger. Come here. Come here. Oh, say hi to Roger. Hi, Roger. Yes. Oh, you're such a
Yeah.
baby.
Hey, Mia.
Such a good girl.
Good morning, Mia.
Mia, hello, goodbye.
She wants something. She comes to me when she wants something.
Yeah, that counts as an allergy, I think, Swift Fox. No, it was a couple with who were known to have long-term allergies, and they carried an EpiPen with them as well. So they had a reaction to it. That's the two. That's what's being talked about anyway.
Girl, yes, you are.
Oh, it's Paul talking to me.
Yeah,
Still.
You're just
From
such a
life,
good
if that
girl.
counts. Yep.
Hello, Mia. Hello.
I mean,
Oh, Mia.
Oh, look at the look you're getting, Paul.
Sweetheart. Yeah.
We haven't got anything for you, Mia. No. Oh, she's not speaking.
What you doing, goofball? You're a goofball. Yes, you are. You're just a goofball. You're a goofball. Yes.
Yeah, see, we got a Tim Hortons here in St. Thomas. I go to in the morning. It's only the drive-through is only open from 6 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's got no employees right now because everybody's
Yeah,
out.
here too, there's a Tim Horton too here. It's got no employees.
Yep.
They got problems.
Now she's giving me the big ignore now.
Yeah. You're not doing what she wants, so she's gonna sulk.
That's right. She's going to show me. It's kind of like you and the Christmas tree thing.
Oh,
How much is left?
about 2/3.
What do you want?
I've given up. I don't care anymore.
Okay.
The cat's cuter than the Christmas tree, so you know she wins.
Oh, the putty cat wins.
Yep, she's won.
They usually do.
Don't worry. The cat will get lazy and mellow out eventually.
In a few years, yeah, hopefully. Quiet Wednesday.
Yeah, we're working, doing no work. Yep.
No, Russell, I don't have to work at that.
Ooh, 2 bite brownies. Oh,
Oh, happy day.
wow, no ship coming in for a while.
Now,
There's
not
one
much
down
going on.
went down by Marine City, but that's it. The Algoma Enterprise. Wow, quiet.
Yeah, Neil, you're right. By Christmas, I'll have a Charlie Brown tree for sure, man. Representing Charlie Brown and his peeps. Meow. What? What are you saying? What are you saying to me?
She's going over there by her little bed.
Yeah. She was just finishing off the milk in my cereal bowl.
Ah,
Loves milk. Guess I need to take some pictures of my Mavic Air if I'm going to put it up on eBay or whatever.
Well, if you want to sell it, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of need.
I got a ship here, Paul. There's a ship.
that's at Marine City, right?
Yeah, Marine City. Yeah.
Nice. Is that coming through Paul's Port Huron?
Yeah,
it's
well,
right
yeah.
by-
Yeah, it's
but
heading
that's
north.
about an hour to an hour and a half south of me.
And when on a nice day, it's nice to be an hour and a half early. At this time of year, it's nice to get there just at the right time.
Andrew dropped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russell, do you realize how hard it is trying to avoid work?
Takes much of the day. It's
Yeah, it takes a lot, the whole day just to trying to avoid work.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm charging my batteries. I'd like to
Lucky.
get out to fly today.
you're
When-
joking.
So,
I hope it goes good.
yeah. It's a little colder today, so the snow shouldn't be very wet. Oh shit, no, it's 0 degrees. Oh crap.
Yeah.
Oh, it's turning to rain. Oh, frig. Okay, never mind.
It heard you put your batteries on. As soon as you did that, the weather improved, so you won't
Right?
get that one.
God damn. Hey, Swift Fox, what's up? Didn't see you in there. How you doing?
Ew-doo-doo-doo. Yep.
It looks like there's an update for Windows again. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's what I got.
Mine happened overnight. I was greeted with it this morning.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to check that out because I didn't get nothing.
I got an icon up on my bar at the top. Mine's always at the top. Some people put them at the bottom, but
Mm. Everybody, I did post my PayPal up there because a lot of people don't like doing super chats anymore. So the PayPal is posted. Check it out. And thank you so much. Oh.
So you off this weekend somewhere, David? Or is this
No.
your weekend home?
Weekend at home this weekend.
Okay. Oh, well, we'll get to see you on the Drone Hub.
Well, I'm saying it's a weekend at home unless I can work on it for the rest of the week and wheedle a weekend away. It's unlikely to happen though. But I have been known to be successful. But we usually have a weekend at home before we go away for a
You know what's coming up that would be pretty cool to film with a drone is the Geminid meteor shower, December 13th to 14th. I can just imagine a long exposure would be very cool.
Oh, there we go.
Welcome back, Andrew.
You.
Andrew,
Hello.
what happened?
Oh, just in the kitchen down to Xenia. I had to go for a second.
Oh, okay. I thought you tried your computer fricked up or something.
Oh no, I'm still here. I'm still here. In and out.
cup of tea time for me. I'll be back in a tick.
Yeah. Any drone related topics to discuss? That's a hard no, it sounds like.
Well, the thing of it is that on YouTube they pretty much talk everything to death.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good point.
It's like the new FPV drone. Everybody thinks they've got the inside scoop, and
Oh, yeah.
it's all speculation. And then the go-to is to talk about the Mini 2 and how much everybody loves it, and it does seem great. But we're going through this cycle. The same thing happened. Remember when the Mavic Air 2 came out? The same thing going on. And then when the Pocket 2 came out,
Mm-hmm.
same thing is going on. But now that they released new things, the other things start to become less and less prevalent. Not what you would call the topic of the day.
it's almost like Apple products, the newest and greatest. Then it fades away real quick.
Oh, with anything, like when I bought my computer, I always say, the processor I got, there was 4 more in production at that point. It's obsolete when it hits the shelf. It's already started the process of going away.
Well, don't you think, though, Andrew, that has a lot to do with the way they gear up, manufacture, distribute a product, by the time it actually gets to the consumer, it's old hat.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, the age group, you know, the same as my parents, they had a Zenith TV that lasted 30 years. My sister and I prayed every year that thing would go. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
and it just wouldn't die because it was made to last. And
We had
then
a
people say,
Toshiba.
oh, okay, yeah, so yeah, same thing. You know,
It
we
was
all had
bright orange.
Oh.
And it lasted 30 some years.
oh my god, you couldn't kill them.
Joanna, Sean,
Hey,
Yeah.
Sean.
What's up, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
Yeah, my dad would not get rid of that TV, Andrew. We
Yep.
had it for so long, man.
The dial even went at the end, you know, they would crack because those were the only things that had a bit of plastic on them, and you wrapped it with fishing line and you know, made it tight again. And then, well, that's great, that's perfect.
Hi, Sean.
Well, and that's back in the day when the TV repairman used to come to your house and he'd put a new tube in, you know?
Yeah, exactly, all that stuff. You know, that was a. But I mean, that's just not the life anymore. And everybody gets on, oh my god, the times are changing. We also want to change. There's lots of phones that work great, and people get rid of them every year, every time there's a new edition comes out, because they
Hi,
want.
coast to coast.
Hey, Coast. Hey, Bill. Yep.
There
Of
you
course,
go.
these days you're talking about TVs there and changing the knob and fishing wire on that. These days it would be nice to have a TV with knobs and buttons and switches on them.
Nobody would pay for it. That's the problem. I mean, look
Uh,
at TVs now. They're almost becoming art forms where they hang on the wall and they have a different, you know, they have art
Yeah.
featured on them when they're not on and everything else.
And the lights behind them and the, yeah.
Yep.
What's the problem when the remote, when the batteries die in the remote, and you can't switch the bloody channel or
Yep.
do anything, right? With there's no buttons. That's
That's right.
crazy.
That's why we keep rechargeable batteries when they're
Yeah.
and
Well, did you see where they're now promoting a wall hung mirror that actually is a TV
Yeah.
for your workout TV?
yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
so, Bill, did you order your FPV combo, and how much did it cost if you ordered it already? So, just wondering if you know the prices already.
I reckon it's going to be about $1,500.
Canadian be 2,000.
2,000. Yeah, probably.
Bye.
No way in hell here I'm gonna buy that.
I
Yeah, my
love
wife-
to. Just I'm not a wealthy man, so I can't.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, my wife's leaving.
Ah,
Oh, my
Oh.
wife's going out with a friend of hers to go shopping.
Oh,
oh,
nice.
Nice.
Hopefully for your Christmas presents, right?
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Bill.
Hey, Bill, we don't like to spread the word too much, but you're spot on there. Yep.
No. I don't have all the Pulse credit cards. Wish I did, but I don't.
Roger's beard and his cards, you could make a quite a standout.
Match made in heaven.
Yeah, that's right.
But I am selling my Mavic Mini 1. If any of you guys is interested in adding one to your collection, let me know.
Really?
Oh, you
I
are?
thought you were selling something else.
No.
You're,
Well,
you're,
one, I
you're
thought it was-
selling your original Mavic Air.
Oh, what did I say? Did I say Mavic Mini?
Mini. You
Oh, I'm
said
sorry.
Mini
I mean
one.
Mavic Air. I meant Mavic Air. My bad.
Because Roger was selling them the Mini.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah. Sorry. Slip of the brain here.
Which
Well,
leads to another question. What drone has Paul sold this week?
Well, I'm entertaining offers on the Inspire 1 version 2.
What did I say? 6 weeks.
Yeah. He's talking about TV with repairmen and tubes, and he goes through drones faster than anybody on the planet.
Oh yeah. Like shit through a goose.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
In one hand out the other. Record time.
It's such a pretty aircraft.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So was my
And
man
it-
there with
it-
that Ferrari
and it-
red. Oh,
And
damn.
I just like to share it with everybody, you know?
Yeah, of course, of course. Oh yes, Bill. Roger loves hot chocolate.
Yep. Love it, love it.
Oh wow. Peanut butter cup cocoa.
It just sounds like something I shouldn't be eating, drinking, or what.
Announcement: hot cocoa, fry sauce, and oatmeal.
Okay.
That's what it says. That's what it says.
Peanut butter cup hot cocoa. Oh wow. There you go. We'll have to call Bill our little peanut butter cup.
Wow. Okay.
Roger's drinking his hot cocoa.
Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
Oh my god! Thank God it's not them making cocoa out of it. That was the way it was written. It was very complicated. Okay, now I see. Okay, they're adding new line. Jeez.
Did you just change your logo, Coast to Coast Drones?
Yeah, I was noticing that.
I'm surprised Paul hasn't got a logo. You could do a rotating GIF, you know, and as it turns, a different-
It changes every week depending which drone he owns.
Yes, indeed.
So you've done the update, Paul. You notice any changes?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to listen to what I'm telling it to do.
So you making peace with that new computer, Paul?
Well, the one that runs this is the one that's over here.
That's your new computer?
No, it's an older one, and I took it in to have it updated and to Best Buy, and they just kind of laughed and says, no, that's not compatible with higher end, because I wanted to put in, you know, like a terabyte and everything else, and they said no, they couldn't do that. So
You want what? Sorry, can you
I
repeat?
said that my friend Andrew says you guys can do everything.
When you say 1 terabyte, you mean a hard drive? I'm assuming. right?
Yes, yep.
And they said they couldn't put one in.
They couldn't do that because the actual operating system was not fast enough or good enough, or I don't know.
Okay. Something doesn't sound right.
So I
there.
said okay, and paid them the $115 to tell me that.
Huh, crap.
You have Windows 10?
Yes.
I'm lost. I don't know why.
I wonder if it takes SATA or it takes IDE and they only had SATA or something like that.
Maybe.
Andrew.
Maybe.
Hey,
Yeah.
Adrian. How you
Hi
doing?
guys,
What's up, Adrian?
Adrian, how are
it's
you?
wet, cold and miserable. And that's just me. You should see the weather.
Irish
How's
winter,
it
right?
going, man? Huh? Irish,
We're hanging. How are you doing?
good. Yeah.
This
Now.
is the one that runs the monitor behind me.
Okay.
This is the newer one that you helped me with, that I've got the external 8 terabyte that's full hard drive hooked to it. This is the one that is like Rogers, and is over there. This one, the computer is over here because everybody yelled at me for having it on the ground. It's sitting on a 36 pack of Diet Pepsi. And this is an all-in-one computer, the one that Radio Shack said they couldn't do much for. So
It's an all-in-one.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Never have too many computers, right?
I bet
Hi, Drone Shots.
Everybody, John Schatz is in the house.
Hi.
Corey Manos in the house.
What's up,
No,
George?
Corey, it's not an IDE or SATA problem or M2. It's an all-in-one computer, and a lot of people won't touch them.
No, but I think he means from the new one, the tower that we were talking about a while
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
The all-in-ones, nobody does anything with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The all-in-one's the one with the problems, Corey. Or not the problems, they wouldn't upgrade. It's because nobody does.
You won't get parts for them.
No, and everything is soldered on half the time. There's no room for expansion. There's no other
No.
onto it.
No, that's why they're cheap, because
Yes.
they're assembled by computer or by robots.
Those serve a purpose, and I've seen them used. I'd say one good place they were used was like, say, a mechanic.
Yeah, yeah,
Touch screen. All he's using it for is to view videos on how to do certain part changes that come through the system.
yeah, exactly,
Add up
exactly.
hours in that, and that's about as far as their usefulness goes.
Yeah, they're task specific.
Yes, task driven.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, with a touch screen and no keyboard, because if you give them a keyboard, you just know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be chock-a-block with Swafiga and
Yeah.
iron filings.
And that's exactly it. They're off the ground, and there's no peripheral hook to it.
Exactly. That'll only be when they've emptied their underwear on it. Oh God, it's horrible out. Ah,
They're basically a glorified tablet when it comes down to it. That's running on Windows. That's what they are.
yeah, yeah.
How's Adrian this morning then?
I'm in good form. We were making loads of mince pies and stuff because we do a sort of an annual thing every year. We sent up a load up to our local police guys,
Oh, nice.
and we bring them into the ambulances and A&E tomorrow. So it's our little sort of giving something, good vibes out there for Christmas.
Nice.
They do that over in America sometimes, where I think they use donuts rather than mince pies.
That's called a bribe,
Yeah, exactly.
and it's not
well.
based.
It's nice to do something nice, right?
Yeah.
And funny enough, today a friend of mine who's in the graphics business texted me or sent me an email, I should say, to say he has two pop-up, the sort of banners you can lift up. They're sort of rolled up, and you can lift them like you would a projector screen, except they're the other way around. You pull them up, and they're banners. And he said there were two that he had made for Pfizer's, and he can put my logo over them because they didn't want them. They were too many on the order. So he said I could have them for nothing.
Wow,
And he's going to stick my logo on them.
that's nice.
Cool.
Yeah, so a little bit of karma came back.
They're like laptops, internals with the desktop screen attached to the fancy stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically it, yeah.
Oh. Here's the fun bit. I have to get over this fence.
So, Hadrian, do you train dogs?
No, I don't personally train dogs, but I would train my own dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you with
But-
cats? Can you teach a cat not to wreck a Christmas tree?
No.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Oh, who's that guy that's on TV there all the time trains cats?
Yeah, you definitely need deterrence for cats.
You be talking about Siegfried and Roy?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Didn't he get eaten by one of his tigers or something?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
You know, it's not that you can't train cats, you can. It's just that they're not interested. They couldn't, they couldn't care less. If you happen to get a cat that wants to please you, or, that are more orientated towards their owner, well, they're a lot easier to train, I would imagine. But most of the time, they treat us with a certain air of contempt.
That's kind of what I have, I think.
Yeah. And it's part of their charm as well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't suppose it helps, Hugh, that the wife takes pictures of her when she's in the tree. So.
Yeah. Oh, look at the lovely kitten.
Oh, that's so cute. Meanwhile, I'm spraying her with water.
Yeah.
Adrian, I was in your country in 2016, and it is one of the most beautiful places on earth.
Thank you. Yeah, it is a very special place because it's relatively small, and you've got such a huge, very varied landscape.
And it's like
very
seeing
small.
it's like seeing the Rockies. You can see a million pictures, but until you experience it, the same with the green. Everybody talks about the green, but it's only when you get there you realize how many shades of green can be on top of each other and be so
Yes,
over the top vibrant.
yeah.
HDR is about the only thing that's coming close to giving, because it looks almost unnatural at times. It's so green.
Well, it's a very unique environment to be so far north and to have such temperate weather because of the Gulf Stream.
Mm.
It's a very unusual climate from that point of view. We have a lot of moisture in the air, so growth is very good. We don't have extremes of anything, extreme heat or extreme cold.
Yeah, exactly. You're almost like Iceland in the same way as they get their winds from blowing up from Africa, that it holds more of a constant temperature.
Yeah.
But I was there, and I know I was a foreigner in a land, so I shouldn't take all the credit, but I cracked one of the greatest questions that ever came out of Ireland when I was there. This was a post. It's actually not a long way to Tipperary, and according to my phone, it was 22 minutes by car and no traffic. I just thought I'd share that with you so you can tell the local townsfolk in case.
Well, now that I know who solved that riddle, I'll be able to tell everybody in the pubs the next time I'm down whenever they open them again.
That's right. I mean, break it to them slowly, get a couple of pints on me.
Yeah.
And then,
I think I'll say it when I'm leaving, actually.
yeah. Where I grew up, it's in Quebec too. There's a huge Irish population, and I mean, St. Patrick's Day was almost bigger than Christmas there, and
Yeah.
it's a very celebrated part of the world.
No.
Isle of Man was very interesting too, to have palm trees in the middle of the Irish Sea and everything.
Yeah. Isle of Man is a strange little place. It's full of what we call wen eyes.
Really?
And if you don't know what a wen eye is, maybe David can know what a wen eye is.
I think they can work it out, can't they, Adrian?
I would love to hear David talk about it though.
When I was in Rhodesia, and when I was in South Africa, that's what wen eyes are, right?
It was an unbelievable place. So it is really like you don't even. It felt like the set of Magnum, but in the Irish Sea. That's how I told Xenia about it.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe.
I was there. I'm only there once, but yeah, it isn't. I've been there because I'm into the motorbikes, and I brought my bike over to do the
TT.
So just to drive. Well, no, not to do the TT, but just to drive the circuit and to go up around the mountain and do all that. I mean, I did go fast at times, but yeah, just for the experience. Because I've been to Donington Park and some of the other places on race days, on track days, where you
Okay.
can take it out and go mad.
It's that's an unbelievable play. The race is insane. It's so.
Oh yeah. It's a special breed of human being. I mean,
If you got a
to be
good
able to do
monitor
that.
and you can bring it close to you, find one of the point of view race cams and just sit in front of it close enough, and you're gonna find yourself dipping all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But they get so close to those walls and stuff. Oh my God. It's insane. And they take off, and those bikes are not like dirt bikes. They're not built for taking off.
No.
Yeah, just madness.
careful.
Just madness.
Oh,
See you
Paul.
guys. I got to burn out. So,
All right, you take
Okay,
care,
Paul.
Paul.
yep. See you guys.
Take
Hey,
care.
Paul. Paul.
Yo, he wants to do one before I go.
Let's do one before you go. Otherwise, Andrew will get mad.
Oh,
Okay.
where'd Andrew go? He disappeared.
I'm muting. Don't worry.
Everybody's leaving, Paul.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That wouldn't stop Paul at all.
Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Mana. Do, 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 do. Mana. Do, 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 do. Mana. Do, 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 do. Mana. And my friend Paul Hodges.
See you guys.
Bye.
If I didn't know any better, I think Paul Hodges was singing Bette Midler for a second. Right into it.
Hey, Roger, you should ban me now because I'm naked in the chat.
It's still not as deplorable as the song, so you're good, Adrian.
Yeah, that's David's covering his eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, and rightfully so. We're trying. God.
Oh boy, when did that all start? I mean, when did that madness start happening?
Really can't remember. It's a long
Well,
time.
when Mana first came in, everybody was talking about the Muppets and the Mana song.
Okay.
And so then we were having so much fun with it. My girlfriend Lynn, she got a hold of a costumer and had a costumer that does like Hollywood stuff make
Okay.
me the Mana puppet heads.
Oh, brilliant.
And to this day, it's one of the favorite things that Andrew gets to see every day. That's why he pops in.
For the reasons, all right. Anyways.
Andrew, just think of it this way. It makes you feel extremely sane, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a good base to go along with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the way you look at the world, Adrian.
Yeah. There's a positive to everything.
Yes. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay. Thank you. Those are the kind of coping skills I need help with.
You know, the day you stop noticing, that's where you're in trouble.
Yeah. Well, I'm fighting very hard to make sure that never comes to that day.
Or you feel yourself strangely attracted to furry things in shops.
Yeah, well, that's really when I got time to sit down with the right people.
You do know this is the children's department, sir.
A lot of lines get blurred here sometimes.
Yeah. Good
Well, I
stuff.
don't know. Andrew has a sense of humor. He doesn't like to show it very often. But
Yeah.
he and Ksenia have a different.
Now, don't mix us in with the puppets right now.
They have their own kind of little games. They play.
Yes, and some are very bizarre. I'll take full responsibility. But I'm not going down Puppet Alley. There's no way.
Andrew, there's a British comedian called Stuart Lee.
Okay.
You'll find him on YouTube. You might like him.
Stuart Lee?
Yeah, he makes an art form out of not being amused.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
And he hates his audience.
Oh, I'm really liking this guy. Oh, I know him. I know him, and yes, I do like him. Okay, I never.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Because I did a Google search, I seen his face. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the audience is the problem. Exactly.
That one that he did about made from real pears.
Oh.
Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh, that is hilarious.
I will definitely be checking them out. I think I just seen an episode of an old episode of Graham Norton where he was on, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I think, yeah, just recently.
And of course, over here we remember Graham Norton for Father Ted.
I seen that when they did the award ceremony. He won an award a couple of years ago, and they played a bit of Father Ted. Yeah.
Yeah, because he played this. There was a great series where it took place in a caravan where they were all singing songs.
They showed
I
the
didn't
clip.
realise he was in Father Ted.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was in one episode, or maybe two. But that one in particular was
We
a
got an
panic.
excuse to rewatch anyway. Oh,
Oh, he's gonna start with all this. I have bunny ears on. Yes, the beard is pink.
So
Is that on- is
Andrew likes to have fun too.
Yes,
Is that on an FBI wanted photograph or something?
it's still not.
it's a still from one of Andrew's live streams, Adrian.
And truth be
Okay.
told, I always hated the Muppets. I hated Sesame Street. I hated anything. I hated Alf. I actually started watching Alf with my daughter, even though I hate it. 'Cause she found it on Amazon. My luck. So, but yeah, I've
know.
always hated puppets.
I remember when my son was very small, he was absolutely insistent on going to see Rugrats.
Oh,
I think it was the first movie. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be an expert on it, but we went to this thing, and the whole first half of the movie was a child screaming.
Oh,
It was excruciating. Oh God, it was terrible.
great memories.
I came out of the cinema, and all the parents that came out had this bewildered look on their face. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did three episodes. Yeah.
I never
All
realized it was him.
Yeah.
You know, you see that a lot. I've been watching old Law and Order. It's my favorite all-time show, probably. And there's so many artists, like so many actors and actresses got their start on that show, but they're all like, you know, either teenagers or you can pick them out. You get a look in the eye or the face or something like that.
Yes. That was a good program. It got a bit repetitive towards the end, though.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it certainly for the first few seasons.
You know,
it was excellent.
Hadrian, if you took your glasses off, you'd look a lot like him.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Go ahead. Give us the look. Yeah, that's it.
What yes or no? That's you can trust me with your cattle.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh well, my sanity is well and truly beyond question. I don't have any.
Wear it with pride.
No, that's it.
Yeah, Ireland was the first place I ever drove on the other side of the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, they're still talking about that actually.
Yeah. I'm sure
Well,
they did.
the question I have for you people that do the right-hand drive,
Yeah.
are the foot pedals switched too, or are the foot pedals the same?
Everything's the same. It's just the
Okay.
shifter is on your left side, but everything
Yeah.
else will be the same. Yeah.
And I've got
Yeah,
a
no, when
camper
I-
van,
When
and
I
it's built in Germany, so it's on the opposite side. So I drive that around on our roads.
Oh.
But you
How
get used to it, man.
How come it's still daylight there, Hadrian? It's
I
dark.
think it's
here.
I think it's just the camera is pretty good. I mean, it is. Yeah. I mean, you could read in this light. It's not gone dark yet. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, it's only 4:05 in the afternoon. So
Dang, it'll be
The sun-
at that time it'd be pitch black dark here.
yeah.
It's dark here, yeah.
Okay.
Because you're way down in the south.
I was gonna say, well, like like driving on the right side, it wasn't. I was kind of worried about it. So when I landed, I went to Belfast the next day. I went by bus to kind of give myself a chance to get used to skiing on the other side a day. to,
Okay.
you know,
yeah.
familiarize. And I came back to the airport, slept there all night, and then took my car in the morning. When I
Yes.
left, I did my first left turn, and even though the car was just a sedan, it felt like a tank because everything was wrong with the first turn. You know, your mind.
Yeah.
is- And the first time I pulled onto the highway, going down the opposite way for me onto an exit, that was scary as hell because it felt like I
Yeah.
was looking the wrong way, looking for signs. But within
Or you come
30
up with something like a filter lane or something like that, and you're going, "Whoa, wait a minute, what's this?"
yeah, it's your body instinct, you know. But
Yeah.
I found within 30 minutes everything was
Yeah.
you
It's
know
just your reaction time would be the problem, you know,
mhm.
if something was to happen until you got sort of really used to it.
Well, yeah, when I
If
got
you-
back home, in case anybody's wondering, the first thing I did when I grabbed my car and left, I went on the wrong side of the street here for the first walk, and then I caught myself like, oh God, no. Back you go.
Oh, he's back from Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did Ireland, Scotland, and well, I flew to Scotland, and then I flew to Liverpool and did Central UK and upper
Oh, you did a big trip. How long were you here for?
Uh,
Like how long were you the whole trip?
2 weeks.
Okay, well, that's a
Okay.
lot to take in
Yeah.
2 weeks.
So I did driving there, and then when I came back, I didn't take a car for the last part. That's when I spent my time in Dublin and that.
Yeah.
But I went to Newfoundland, where those thousands of year old sites are, up by the
Oh, Newgrange.
Newgrange. That was no tours go there, and I don't know why. That was the most amazing part of the whole trip.
Well, they do now, and they've got a centre up there. They've opened up another site beside it, Delft, which is the same age.
Oh, your wind is really cutting in on you.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
I'll put my hood back up.
Sorry, it
Yeah.
was hard to hear you.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah, Neil, it's a short distance. You're just as well walking.
Like I had a cousin, an aunt and them that were traveling at the same time. We didn't plan it that way, but when they were in Southern Ireland, I was in Northern. When I came back, vice versa. And they
Oh,
did the
dear.
bus tours, and the coast is beautiful. But the thing
Yes.
is with the tours, it was almost all coast all the time. And the saddest part was every night they ate in a restaurant where they'd have like rice and stuff. And it's like, good God, what a ripoff. You know, all the pubs
Yeah,
that were there. And
Yeah.
that's why I never liked tours, because you go wherever the highest bid is and the most commercialized side of it.
There isn't really an Irish cuisine, you know.
No, but
We don't have. There isn't a tradition in it because we missed out on the whole sort of classical development of Europe. We missed out on all that, so we never developed a cuisine that you could uniquely say that's an Irish cuisine.
Yeah, but
I mean, I know people-
you've got proper Guinness.
Well, we have proper Guinness. Yeah.
it's not a very good picture. But I had the bake at the Kelp bar. I had bacon and
All right.
yeah, and that was really good. That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was the last meal I had before I left.
There's a little pub in Clifton, which is in Galway, on the coast. And I love going there I used to love going there every summer to get a big bowl full of oysters and Guinness.
Mm.
You know, a pint of Guinness and a big bowl full of oysters and freshly baked brown bread, and sit there and munch away. Oh, it's like eating the ocean. It's fantastic.
Yes. It's amazing.
Not everyone's cup of tea either, but there you go.
I seen the Guinness plant. It's gigantic. That's an understatement.
Yeah. Do you know where the second biggest Guinness plant is in the world?
Oh,
Now, there's a question for you. It's in Nigeria.
really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's an extremely popular drink in Nigeria.
Huh.
But you see, don't forget, a lot of Irish priests and that went out to that part of the world. And they brought a lot of Irish influences with them. And I think they must have brought the Guinness.
Well, definitely.
But
It's a stopper.
their Guinness is much stronger than what you'd buy here.
Oh,
Much
yeah.
higher alcohol content. And they like to mix it with Coca-Cola, apparently.
What?
Oh my God.
No. Well, probably the younger set, you know. Sweeten it up. But
I'm
yeah.
sure a lot of Irishmen's hearts stop when they hear that one.
Well, you know, we don't care as long as we have our Guinness here and it's okay.
I didn't go to the tour, but I did go to the tour for the Jameson, and that was,
Yeah, Jameson, yeah. You call it Jameson, we call it Jemison.
yes, that's right. And I did. Yes, I was. We were corrected at the beginning of the tour. That was yeah. My bad.
Everybody, please check out everybody's channel and make sure you got them supported. And don't forget to hit that like button, everybody.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so
I must say I like the Bushmills best. I like
snowing here,
Bushmills.
won't be flying at all here today.
You're still getting snow, Roger?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same here. Still snowing.
And it's very dark and dreary. Yeah.
But it's not wet snow. It's that fine, salty kind of.
Oh, it's like an ice pellet there almost.
It was slippery on the roads. It was.
Oh, Kim's
I'm
gone.
doing another night flight tomorrow evening.
You're doing one tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Nice.
There's a few houses around our area that have really nice decorations, and I want to see if I can get some footage of them. And then Saturday, I've got some more filming to do on Saturday morning down in the town, and I'll put a video together hopefully.
Watching our stop animation. There's Kim.
Who is that?
That's Kim.
That's Kim.
All right, okay.
Furball Kim.
That's it. That looks kind of dangerous in the snow.
Yeah, especially this kind of snow today. I hope he doesn't fall.
Yeah. I don't want to see him fall, so please.
Because these crutches, he doesn't have anything he put on the end of them or anything.
He's gone down to get the mail, is he?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gone up the road.
Yeah, you're supposed to be getting the mail.
Checking out to make sure they dump the.
Listen, if that wind is annoying everybody, I can turn my mic off for a while.
It comes in and out depending which direction you're going. Yeah, they're like now you can't hear it.
Okay. I'll be getting out of this section soon. I'll be getting out of the direct wind, I hope. Sorry, guys, I should turn it off.
Where did Hugh go? Did he take off?
Yeah, he's got somebody coming in for to look at some tiles or something.
Oh, okay, because I was on mute for a while. Oh, you already did put a message in. Oh, there he is. Okay.
There we go. I thought Kim was gonna try and bring up the garbage pail.
Be careful.
I gotta go down and get those 2 garbage pails after. Oh Lord. It's gonna be one of those days, guys.
Yep.
Not very much going on.
Nope.
I've been just for the fun of it, I've been checking adoption sites.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When you're ready.
Well, seeing that I decided I'm not gonna move from here.
Right. Well, that's okay.
I had my eye on one dog.
Show us.
Show us.
Yeah.
We want to see. We want to see. We want to see. Oh, there he is, Jake. I had a Jake once.
Yeah.
Great dog.
Yeah, but see the age 3 to 4. So, you know.
Well, I lived 10 years.
Yeah, well. Anyway.
It's a big decision.
Nice looking dog.
Yep.
My fellow's rescued, by the way.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
How long ago?
We have him 4 years now.
How old was he when you got him?
4 months.
Ah,
4 months.
My first dog I ever got was thrown in a snowbank.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it dropped off in the middle of winter, would have froze to death, and the neighbor's dog found it and picked it up by the scruff of the neck and brought it in the house.
Wow.
Yep.
Here, this is for you.
Hey, Mark.
but What do you go chase a ball?
Oh, he just took off, you know. Come on, Stanley. Come on, boy. Come on. Wah! Come on, boy. That's a fella. He's full of fun. He's a beautiful little dog, you know. Big dog, but I call him a little fella because he's got a nature of a pup. Come on, boy. Ah, boy.
Lots of
He's
room
sitting
for
there in his mind going, "Come on, Hadrian, let's move it. Move
Yeah,
it."
yeah, you old fart. Come on, move. Oh, yeah.
that was a good shot.
You gonna come and say hello? Huh? You gonna come and say hello, hey? Good boy. Sit down now. Come on. Hey, sit. Come on, sit down. Good boy. Now, come
And
on.
suddenly YouTube got to see the inside of an Alsatian.
There you go.
Say hello.
He's a beautiful dog.
Yeah.
Say hello. Yeah,
So much life in him. You can see it right in the.
yeah, he's full of beans.
Yeah.
Come on, boy. Go on, go on. Go on. There
You too,
go.
Dave.
Go
Take
chase
care
a
of
bomb.
yourself.
Take care, Dave.
Does he chase the ball and bring it back, kind of thing?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, if
Bye,
I had a
Dave.
ball here, it wouldn't matter what else was happening. He'd drop a bomb and he wouldn't blink. He'd have to be, that ball is all he'd be focused on.
I have a feeling with the ball, he plays you out before he gets played out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he would do it for hours.
Yeah.
I use a tennis racket and I whack it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And
Well, I see that they make those ball flingers now. They're kind of like,
yeah.
Well, yeah, you get a sore arm after a while.
Yeah.
But I like to say I'm going to play tennis with Stanley. You know, it sounds good. There's a bale down here.
Oh, it started.
Yep.
He might jump up on this for me. Hey, Stanley. Come on, boy.
Hey, Chris Hope. Good morning,
Hi,
Chris
Chris
Hope.
Up. Come on. Here, boy. Come on. Up. Come on. Stanley, come on. Up. Good boy. Come on. You're lazy, aren't you? He smells something underneath it. Come on. Here, Stanley. Come on. Up. Go on. That's a boy. Now, what do you think of that? Hey?
says that's fine, Dad, but what I want's underneath here. It's not.
Yeah. There's definitely something has his interest underneath it. Oh boy, I've got to shelter here for a minute.
Hope you're doing good this morning, Chris Hope. Hope you got nicer weather than we do. Right now it's snowing here.
Now, isn't that perfect a backdrop for an Irishman? No, this is our new wall we got to put up last week.
I thought the proper backdrop for an Irishman was a pub.
Oh, that's stereotyping now. Come on.
Doing 70 there today. Wow.
Well, my
Great.
temperature's got a 7 in it.
Here right now it's doing 20 Fahrenheit,
Come on, boy.
-6 Celsius. That's with the wind chill factor and everything.
Well, the other stereotype, Adrian, is that there's no sunny days in Ireland. And my
Yeah.
out here, that was some of the days that I was there, and I caught
yeah.
some amazing weather there. It was because it was supposed to rain the whole time I was there, and it was a day behind me wherever I went. And even when I left and went over and came back, I just had this great.
Yeah.
I caught a hailstone. The storm the day before I left at the Jameson tour. That was the only time, and I was inside, so it was the luckiest trip of my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can be crazy. I've been in snow and then gone swimming on the beach in sunshine
Oh yeah.
on the same day. You know.
You know, they do that in California. There's clubs that go skiing in the morning and surfing in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
They do that in Vancouver as well, don't they?
Yeah, not as much. Vancouver's, well, to me, it's beautiful there, and it's amazing. But it is a lot like London, and I find it kind of gloomy in the winter. Like, they always throw it in your face. Ah, we're not getting snow here. Yeah, but you got dismal ass rain and gray skies for 6 months. I'm sorry, I don't find it as always, as long as it's not
Yeah, so-
minus 30. Oh
Mhm.
wow, beautiful.
Yeah, I took that during. I took that in August.
That is beautiful. The sky.
Yeah,
There's a.
in the same field I'm here now.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's your usual walking spot?
yeah. You see, it's literally it's about 300 meters from my front door to come up here,
Oh,
so I can walk the dog up here. It's just at this time of year with the rain and everything, he destroys the car if I bring him into it. I know I've got covers and all the rest of it, but it's stinky. And I know at Christmas I'm going to be bringing people around the place, and I don't want to go through all the hassle of having to wash it all again and do it all again.
right.
So we're sticking to this field for a few weeks. But once that's done with, I'll start going further afield and bring him out on some walks around the rivers and stuff. So I'll be able to show you some new places.
That'd be awesome.
It's one of the reasons why I'd love to get the 1,000 viewers or the subscriptions. Okay, Stanley. So that I could broadcast live on YouTube my walks and stuff.
There
Yeah.
is ways around it. There is ways you can get around it, but it's a bit more of a pain. You can log into your
Yeah.
phone, but not through your app, but log in through actual youtube.com.
Okay.
That's one of the ways
it-
around it.
Will that work?
It used to. Now
Oh.
we haven't been doing this in a couple of months, so
Okay.
but that was
Wow,
one of the
that's
workarounds.
interesting. I didn't. Yeah, because I can do that. I mean, I've never tried it though.
You set it up that way.
I tried a few. I tried a few apps that said that you could do it, but they wouldn't work.
That's usually seems to be the argument with those. That's it too. So
Yeah.
that was another one from Ireland on the sunny days. That was
Oh, beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean the skies you can get. I think it's because we're our close proximity to the Atlantic. You
Yeah.
get these amazing cloud formations coming in.
Yeah, it's a lot like Newfoundland is like that as well. They get because of the island, because of being out in the water, you get that benefit of those kind of like never-ending skies, and
Yeah.
crazy storm patterns, and what amazed me is you'd have people with a 700-year-old castle in their backyard, 3/4 of it down, and sheep just walking around, and always that the same as I see in Scotland, and it's like they pay no attention to it. It's like an old shed out there,
It's
you
just
know?
yeah, exactly. To them, it's a shed. To me,
Yeah.
look at this.
Yeah. Yeah, and hitting
Well-
the brakes, almost causing an accident. Holy cow! Look at that, and they couldn't even be bothered by it, you know.
Well, my cousin lives in a castle. It's called Charleville in Tullamore in County Offaly. If you look it up on YouTube, you'll find it. I'm going to be flying there soon. Once in the spring, once the weather has improved.
Mm.
So I'm going to do a YouTube on it. But he lives there.
Wow, living in your own castle.
Yeah.
Well, Roger kind of does the same thing. He lives under an independent nation. He's not.
Yeah,
Yeah. He covered up the stone with vinyl siding, but it's there. Don't worry, it's there.
Hey guys, I'll be closing down.
Okay, man.
I'll be closing down. I got things to do today, so I'll have to be.
So what time? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're gonna let us know about.
Now, Roger,
No, I'm off today. I'm off tonight.
He'll let us know later. Okay.
See you all tomorrow morning, guys. So everybody.
I'll keep an eye open for you, Roger.
right.
Yeah, I've got a bottle of Jameson. I'm going to crack open tonight and drink. So I'm
Okay.
looking forward to getting on with you.
I'm not going on tonight, guys.